Did we get bananaed? They were really hitting Iago too.
Oh, I know.
God damn that. Was it that guy or?
I don't know. It just took it down.
Damn it. Sorry about that, Slay.
Oh, no, it's all good. I didn't get a violation for it, so hey. No
Oh, that's good.
Garrison.
That's something.
Right. They don't take my privileges. Hey, I'm good. I'm happy with it. I'll take it.
Well, that's good. I'm glad they didn't do that at least.
And that's why Kara was on it too, because she.
You. Oh, I've got a Billie Eilish song stuck in my head. It's been stuck in my head all day. I love the song, but it's like just the same two lines over and over and over, and it's starting to drive me crazy.
Oh, I hate that. I hate when that happens, especially when it's only just a few lines of the song. You're like, I can't
Right?
remember the rest of them.
Right. I spent the day with my 4, almost 5-year-old singing Jingle Bells all day, and that's been stuck in my head.
Yeah, that'll do it. Now, my daughter and I, we went to go see the Billie Eilish movie yesterday. She filmed her tour, and so you could go see it in theaters. And my daughter really wanted to go see it in the theaters because it's 3D, and she wanted to be a part of it. So I was like, sure. And it was really good because I really enjoy Billie Eilish. Anyway, but yeah, her song "When the Party's Over," which is one of my favorites. My cousin actually did her music video for that, and yeah, it's just the same two lines from the chorus over and over in my brain. It's like woke up with it this morning, and it's just kind of been there in the back of my brain all day. So.
Hi guys.
John Tons.
Which state who you voted for?
Hi, I'm 42 from California. Kara, that was a great story. When your daughter told you that, did you lick my booty hole and sniff my asshole after I farted?
No.
Because I got.
No, definitely gonna report you though. The fact that you went to that after speaking about my daughter, and I was waiting for that, which is why my finger was hovering over the disconnect. So. But you're right, it was a good story. Sorry you're jealous of my life and that my kids like me. So, yeah, right, Candy?
These people just don't realize that when this live ends tomorrow morning, it's going up on YouTube too. So, yeah, eventually I'll have more and more followers, and I'm just waiting because. Yeah, someone's gonna know these people and hear how they're talking. It's like,
yep. Yeah, because guaranteed most of the people who talk the shit they do, because obviously they're trolls, but they don't do this in real life, and they won't because they're fucking cowards. And the thing is there's people in this live that have a certain set of skills, right, Candy? We can track them down quite easily. So, and while we're not violent or schmurderous, because that's not what we do, we can come at you other ways, okay?
I got a certain set of skills.
Don't speak for me, honey.
I just want the record to reflect I talk the same amount of shit in person as I do on here.
Hold on. Hold right on there. Give me
who's
one.
Who's the lady that looked like she bit a brick?
That's a MAGA Maggie.
And I'll let you know.
Oh, man.
My name's MAGA Maggie. Oh, I got my emo hair in the way. Can't see. Hold on.
Well, MAGA Maggie, since you all are the smartest people in the room all the time, can you answer me this question?
Sure.
Why do Americans drive on the parkway but park on the driveway?
I love that.
Oh.
If money does not grow on trees, why do all of our banks have branches?
And why is it paper? Sorry.
Is it called
MAGA
sand?
Maggie, does a British bulldog bark with an English accent?
Oh, that's a good one. You know, I may not know that answer, but I do know this. My tank of gas used to cost $59, and now it costs $120. That's how much it holds. So Trump did that.
Yeah. And they love him for it.
Oh, I
He-
heard a
he's-
good one. I heard a good one today. It was dark and it is political. I read it on Threads. Someone was saying that I hear Threads is a good place for some, morbid dark comedy to help us in these dark times. Someone talking about her father, who was very staunch anti-Trump and passed away before seeing some of the worst of this. And so she's like, but we had him cremated, so he can't be rolling over in his grave right now. So do I just turn his urn? Yeah, that one got me good. I enjoyed that one.
That was good.
Okay, but I got one for you.
Go ahead.
Is it called sand because it's between the sea and the land?
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
That
That's
is
actually
good.
pretty good.
My
I've
wife
raised 3
told me
kids. How have I
earlier
not
that-
heard that?
My wife told. Hold on. What do you want?
What are you saying?
My wife told me a dad joke earlier, guys. Now she's being nosy. Now she's ear hustling. She said, "If Michael B. Jordan, how'd it go?
Then who gonna be Michael?
Then who gonna be Michael?" I thought it was my dad jokes are better than hers.
Oh, that's all. What?
It only went like 2 years with me telling her consistent dad jokes, and now she's starting to tell them back to me. Like I told her one yesterday, I said, "I just bought a stair lift for Grandma. It's currently driving her up the wall."
I mean, I have a step ladder because my real ladder left me when I was a kid.
I used to be in the ladder business. I got out of it because it has its ups and downs.
Oh my gosh!
I
that's a
don't
good
trust
one,
those
Mr.
damn
Parker.
stairs because they always lead up to something.
Exactly. Yep.
Can't smile too big or else my teeth fall out.
Sounds like a MAGA person.
Right? That's so real.
Hey, I'm gonna do you all a solid right now, okay? And I'm gonna drop a gem on y'all and some black people shit. All of
By
you
all
have
means,
Netflix.
please.
All of you have Netflix, right?
I do.
Yes.
Well, I do.
There's this dope ass 8-part series show on there called Nemesis. You will not be able to turn it off after the first episode. It's so good. It's literally about a robbery crew. And a cop that's gonna Nemesis is so dope, bro. Now, I would probably watch it again. But if I watch it again, that means I'm gonna have to spend more time with my wife because she'll watch it with me, and that's not good when you're married. So
I'll definitely check it out. Thanks for the suggestion.
I'm serious, man. It's badass. It really is.
Thank you. All right, I'm scaring myself.
Yeah, me too.
I got my my Harris Walls hat around here somewhere. I gotta do my Clark Kent and change into it.
Another thing I honestly think she should have did in that election, she should have picked Josh Shapiro from my home state of Pennsylvania.
I'm in PA too. I'm in Pittsburgh.
You are?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Tough break with those Buccos today. My Phillies whooped their butts again.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
Do you know we actually play you guys in week 4, my Eagles?
Really?
Yep. I think they play in Philly, by the way.
Nice.
So, are you a Steelers fan?
I like the Steelers. I do. Yeah.
Okay. Did you hear that they got a new coach from Japan?
I did not.
His name is No Win Soon.
How are you?
No, I live in
That was
I live
good.
in Southeast
That's funny.
Texas now.
You know
I
what
wake up to
though?
what's that?
Real quick, I don't like how Josh Shapiro treated Kamala.
Well, I didn't go ahead, elaborate, because I've never seen him treating her badly. Are you
So
talking about during the debates?
no, so he was up for like obviously her VP pick, and the reason she went with Walls. Hey Connor, I'm so sorry, love. I'm gonna put you on mute because I'm hearing a lot of background noise. I'm sorry. Don't hate me, BFF. He wanted to be like co-presidents. He didn't want to be a vice president.
Mm-hmm.
And they felt that like it would be like a power struggle. And to me, that's like very misogynistic. One, you know.
I will tell you all this. The only way the Democrats win going forward is we have to fight white supremacy with white supremacy, unfortunately. The only person in the Democratic Party currently, I think, that can go up against anybody of Trump anything and win is Gavin Newsom, because he has the look, he has the cachet, he has the money. You know, he's a very successful businessman with or without politics. And I think you're going to have to run two white men to get us out of this Trump derangement syndrome of white supremacy that they put us in.
I sadly agree with you. Yep.
And it's very unfortunate. So I think it's going to have to be Gavin Newsom and Josh Shapiro, because of the prejudices and the wounds that they open back up in this country. Anti-Semitism is the least of our problems. So America would not hesitate to elect a Jewish VP, but they would hesitate to elect a gay VP like Pete Buttigieg or a woman of color again, you know? So
people are paying attention though, like where the money's coming from and who's getting, you know, a lot of donations by AIPAC and stuff.
Say that again.
I feel like people are also paying more attention to which politicians are getting the money, who's being funded by AIPAC.
Yeah, but that there is, I mean, what they need to be paying attention to is how Trump started a war to enrich his sons. What?
I was trying to see what you were doing.
Yeah. What they need to be doing is paying attention to how Trump started a war and how he's enriching his sons' businesses of drones. Like his sons are in the war business now, and that's not good for any president. That's very corrupt, and they're not being held to account for it. So.
No, I agree. And I mean, they were in on this most recent scam with the Trump Mobile.
What's that?
They were a part of the most recent scam with the Trump Mobile, the one that went bankrupt, I guess.
Yeah, it's just sad where we are right now for humanity. I keep using an analogy with MAGA people, because MAGA culture is white conservative culture. White conservative culture, they love their animals. They So I always say, what if I took a dog to Minnesota, Wisconsin, or Detroit, Michigan in the middle of the winter and just left it there? You would be a piece of crap. I would hate that. You shouldn't have. Blah 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 blah. Well, Ron DeSantis and Greg Abbott, at the instruction of Donald Trump, they did this to human beings 2 years ago during the campaign. They took migrants up there and left them there. And these people had on shorts and T-shirts and flip-flops. Oh, well, but they were illegal and they were still people. Mm-hmm. So you're outright saying you care about animals more than you care about people of color. So it's sad. It's sad where we are with humanity these days in America.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what else I found was discouraging?
What's that?
Down in Montgomery, Alabama, there's a bunch of black groups marching, and I'm like, what? Like, I looked in the crowds, and I'm like looking for like white people. I'm like, isn't there any there was hardly any white people there, and I'm just like, come on.
Yeah, I will say this. um, some white people are starting to step up, and like the No Kings rallies, you won't see a lot of black people there, but I love that some white people are starting to step up and say we have to be there in the place of black people, because if they're out here, then we know they're going to get arrested, we know they're going to be assaulted, and so on. So it's not all white people, but at the same time, white culture collectively has put us into this position. Because in the United States of America, black and brown success equals white failure for some reason. And if we don't get over that part, if white culture doesn't get over that jealousy and bigotry part, that's the issue.
Yeah. Yep.
Like that's what got this man right here elected, was that. He told white America, your problem is these people giving you competition. Let's get rid of the competition. And white America has traditionally been afraid to compete. So they slant the playing field so they don't have to.
Yeah, what's black America done, you fucking nigger? Nothing.
Well,
Nothing.
stay up here.
Nigger
Let's
boy.
talk.
I'm sorry. He's gonna get the live taken down. Sorry.
Well, it's fine. But I always say this when they come up here with that riffraff. 40% of white women in this country who voted for Harris. About a third of them are in interracial
Why are you
relationships.
speaking on behalf of white people?
Well, I'm not. I'm speaking about white people.
No, you're speaking on behalf.
No,
Yeah,
I'm speaking about white people.
Were you introduced
There's
yet?
a difference.
Sorry, Hanson. I apologize.
It's okay. So as I was saying,
As
Steve,
you're talking bullshit.
No, I'm not talking bullshit at all. I'm giving you numbers. See, I can be full of shit and you can be full of shit, but you know it's not full of shit? Numbers. Because 1 + 1 is always going to equal 2, my friend. So as I was saying, 40% of white women voted for Harris. Okay? About a third of those white women are reproducing with men of color, either black or brown men. I wonder why that is. It's because of your bigotry. It's because of your racism. It's because of your patriarchy. And a good portion of those women are fucking tired of it.
Mm-hmm.
They're tired of it.
All right, AI
Now, if
Steve.
you want to have a good, right, Steve, now if you want to have a conversation, let's have a conversation. But we can disagree without being disagreeable.
Why don't you tell us where you're from and what your age is? AI Steve. Whenever you can come back off mute.
So cowardly. You won't even come up here and have a real conversation. Because all your talking points are hate. And then we're the victim. Who's played victim in this country more than white men, y'all?
Black people.
How? Really?
Pretty obvious.
Really? Like, really? This is our country. They're taking our jobs. They're stealing this from us. And that black people never said that. We just roll with the punches. That's white
We're
people.
just gonna kick black people out here soon.
Okay, hold up, everybody. These people have to be introduced before I'm going to allow them to speak. So, Noah, age, state, and who you voted for.
Hey, I'm about to turn 28. I'm from Pennsylvania, and I voted for Trump.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Noah, are you willing to cam up and stand on every single word that you're about to say?
I'm laying in bed. I look like a sloth a bit, but I'll stand.
Are you
on
willing
the
to cam? Are you willing to cam up and stand on every single word you're about to say?
I can't stand black people.
I knew that. That's why I asked you, because I knew you're a troll.
I'm not a
cam
troll.
up
I
and
cannot
tell me
stand
what
black people, dude.
Well, I mean, I don't like a lot of white people, but there's a lot
Yeah,
of
we know you don't. That's why we're getting rid of you guys.
How are you going to get rid of black people? Let me know how that works.
You keep saying we're going to get rid of the black people. We're really not. We
the
brought
funny
them
part is-
here. We fucking brought them here.
So you don't think we can get rid of them?
Actually, black people have been here on Turtle Island 10,000 years before Columbus even was thought of, my friend.
I don't even believe Christopher Columbus is a real person.
Well, you don't have to. I mean, the motherfucker
I don't
has
think
a whole
Helen
diary.
Keller's real. I don't
He
think
has a
Columbus
whole
is
diary
real.
of his racism and bigotry. You don't believe he was a real person.
I wish more white people would
Randy,
raise-
before you want to talk, age, state, and who you voted for, please.
Well, okay, I'm 45. Wisconsin, I voted for Harris.
Thank you.
But I just
All
want
right.
to
Sorry, we just
Noah, you does Noah understand? In about 30 years, the white person is going to be the minority.
That's why we're
Yeah.
getting rid of you guys.
Nope.
No, you're not.
Get over it.
You can't change
Yeah, we
it.
are.
Nope.
No, you can't change
Nope.
it.
Oh, yes, we
unable.
can.
You're unable.
Noah?
No, you can't. You can't.
This isn't our ancestral homeland.
Won't
We
take
have
us
no
too
right to say
long.
that.
Except
Look at this.
except
We
that,
have no
Noah,
right
you
to say
can't
that.
change it.
Kara, you're a race traitor.
No, you can't change
There's
it.
no such thing as a race traitor.
Oh, yes,
That's
there
the
is.
white
Noah's gonna
supremacist
Noah's gonna
stupid
drop the
thing to
N-word
say.
any second now. You guys should just drop him because it's
Shut
coming.
up, bitch ass nigga.
Yep.
Noah can't deal with reality.
Literally not.
Noah has trouble with reality.
Yeah, he did say that, Slay.
Oh my god.
I mean, as horrible as Christopher Columbus was, no, we should
Well,
not idolize
and gentlemen,
him hero,
Columbus was
because frankly, he
Wouldn't even
wasn't
worry
even a
about
Columbus was
hero.
him.
Hold on,
Noah's
guys.
spirit
Hold on.
Noah's spirit
hold on.
animal is a gay
Christopher
horse.
Columbus wasn't
Columbus
even a
was a pimp.
hero. Guys, men, gentlemen, give me a
Sorry.
minute. My goodness. Christopher Columbus wasn't even a hero in his time. He
Columbus
was
was a slave
unalived
trader.
in shame because of what he did on this continent.
He
So the
sold
fact that we
children.
idolize him, and
He
please
sold.
stop talking over me. Please give me a second.
Nah,
I'll land my plane, but please give me a second. Sorry. Anyway, the fact that we idolize him and give him so much credit as if he did anything good is disgusting to me. But he was a real person. He existed. So to say I don't believe in him, just a testament of the stupidity. Sorry, gentlemen. I just really needed to get that out.
Kara,
Okay.
Noah's spirit
Columbus
Noah's
sold
spirit
children
animal is a
to
gay horse.
Columbus sold children to his crew, so they wouldn't mutiny.
Correct. What, Hanson?
I was just saying that Noah's spirit animal is a gay horse. And guess what
What do
he
you
eats?
say?
And guess what
Yeah,
he
what do you
eats?
say to the gay horse?
Hey.
Hey.
All right, y'all. We got two new people on the panel here. We have DMD and we have Feltsy. DMD, hi. Can you give us your age, state, who you voted for, and then we'll get to Feltsy here.
32, Missouri Harris.
Thank you so much. Hey, Felts.
D&D's a friendly too.
Hey, can you introduce yourself, please, for us, for people that may not know you?
35 Kentucky Trump.
Okay.
And my starting question is always the same, Phelps.
What's going on, man?
Why was it bigotry, misogyny, and racism not a disqualifier for you?
That's actually why I'm on this panel, is because, well, not on the panel, but this live is because you guys have taught me a lot, and I'm actually changing. I'm actually changing my stance on everything.
Okay. Well, I mean, we'll take the vote, but are you changing because it's affecting your life or because you want to do better for other people?
Both. It goes against the stuff that's come to light in the last couple months that I've been following Slay. Is disgusting that they've shown proof of.
Mm-hmm.
It goes against my morality, and I don't think people should be treated that way.
Well, that's cool. Did you know that
So
the last time he was president too, bro?
I wasn't really into politics, but from what affected me, the lower gas prices and stuff, I just assumed, without doing any research, I just assumed it was Trump because that's what he talked about.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, hell, I'll vote for him again. And then now this happens, and all he's concerned about is leaving a legacy that is disgusting. He has had to take things from other presidents and relabel it and put his name on it. It's disgusting. The Trump phone, okay, Obama gave phones out when he was president, right? So the cell phone thing is not a new thing. It just now has his name on it. It's disgusting. Like, I don't want to see his face anywhere, especially with the crimes. Even though he has not been found guilty of the accusations against him, he should be put under a jail.
Right. You know why he wasn't found guilty of those things?
Well, from what I learned last night from this panel was because the lady that was trying to she was in
Hello, everyone.
trial.
Are we talking about Trump? Are we supporting Trump here? I just want.
And that's why I'm saying, nope, you cannot come up.
So,
Zero
so
followers.
God, I smelled the Similac on his breath.
Right. Hey, Phelps, let me just stop you there, Phelps. You said a lot of things that affect money, gas prices. I'm talking about humanity here, bro. That's the most important part. Is the way
And
that
I
we
don't-
treat them. Hear me out. The reason I started off with that question is because for some reason to you, somewhere in your inner being, how other people were going to get treated by this man, none of that stuff was a disqualifier for you immediately, like right away. And we've already had, it's not like this man has never been president before, right? We've already had a preview of this, bro. Anytime they come up and they don't have a face on their profile, it's a troll. They don't like us dismantling. Yeah, so just let so Phelps, the problem with this is, bro, you're taking a step, and I think everybody up here sees that. The next step you have to take is deconstructing your racism, whether you know it or not, because this man is an outright bigot. He's outright racist, and he's misogynist toward women, right? To white cis men like yourself, those things have to be an immediate disqualifier. And for half of this country, they weren't. And that's why it's so easy for them to watch people being disenfranchised, disrespected, abused, humiliated, just outright ostracized with no emotion, right? We do this thing in this country where we verbally dehumanize people so that we can justify taking away their human rights. Hey, he's illegal. Hey, he's a criminal. Hey, he's a rapist, right? We do this to our people across seas, overseas. He's a terrorist. Look at those insurgents. That should justify us going and taking their oil and taking their resources, right? So this is the bill of goods that he sold people like you. And the reason it was okay was because that's what white supremacy is in this country, unfortunately. It's all threaded into American culture. So what I'd like you to do is you have to start doing some deconstructing and asking yourself, to yourself, not embarrassing, to yourself, why didn't I catch this before? And why weren't these things an immediate disqualifier for me?
But it's been brought up to me. Sorry to cut you off. It's been brought up to me before that I do, and I've noticed it like growing up, how I grew up. I do have racial tendencies. Does that make sense? Like I don't necessarily much care for the Somalian community because I've dealt with them. I don't like how they handle themselves in front of people.
So you've dealt with every single Somali person on the planet?
No, and that's what I'm saying. That's what makes me racist.
Is why. No. You being a white American and being educated in the United States of America is what makes you racist. That part is not your fault. That doesn't mean that you did anything wrong. What happens to be your fault is now that you are older, now that you can re-educate yourself and unlearn that shit, and you choose not to, that is your fault. Okay? It's not your fault the way that you were taught and indoctrinated. It is your fault if you don't do something about it right now.
And that's what I'm trying to do, but with the past racial tendencies that I already know in my mind, and I've already acknowledged, how do I become a better person and not so prejudiced? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. And thank y'all for giving us some grace with this conversation. The way you do it, right? It's one step at a time. It's catching yourself, and it's also the easiest thing that you can do. Put yourself in another person's shoes immediately. Before you make a decision on what you think about a person or a group of people, would I like this to happen to me? You understand what I'm saying? What if this happened to me and my people? How would I feel? See, that's called empathy and sympathy. The majority of white people lack it. They have it for animals and other white people. They lack it for other people in humanity and marginalized communities. In this country, anyway. So that's something that you need to do. Just put yourself in another person's shoes. It's very simple. Would I like if somebody did this to me or my family? Would I like if somebody bust down my door without a warrant because of how I looked and literally just said, you're leaving here because we don't like the way you look? You understand what I'm saying? Because that's what immigration is right now. Or we're going to put you in a detainment center and we're going to drag the paperwork out for weeks, even though we know that you're an American citizen. Like, we have Army and military veterans, dude, that have been detained by ICE based off of what they look like and their families. And that wasn't the plan.
But that's what I'm saying. We've been sold such a bill of goods that is so far from the truth. He is more worried about his cementing some kind of legacy. He wants to be on like Mount Rushmore now. I shouldn't say that because now he's probably listening and that'll be his next thing. But, you know, it just seems like he's more worried about putting his name and his face everywhere. And we don't need that.
Don't worry, Felty.
We
Mount
need a
Rushmore thing is a thing. Sorry.
Well, is he really trying to put his ugly mug on there?
Yeah. People around him are. Yeah. Because he's a narcissist and he's not okay with just leaving a legacy behind. He needs to see that legacy before he goes. Yeah, for sure. Sorry to interject. I just wanted to say the Mount Rushmore thing is actually kind of real. So sorry.
Oh, Christ. Oh, boy.
Yeah, they're introducing a legislation to do it.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, and that's why I have such a
Anything
hard
that this man
time
does
getting.
is not going to be around very long, bro. Anything that this man does, the next administration is that they're going to take it down. Like everything with his name on it is coming down. Let him have his way for the next midterms or however many couple of years. It's not going to last. It's coming down quickly. So it's all right.
But I'm just to the point where it's like, you know, getting on these panels and trying to have a civil discussion, learning both sides is the only way me personally, I'm gonna learn, because I could go down a rabbit hole and it be not a good source. You know, and then I'm thinking I'm smart, and really, reality, I'm not. You know, and that's
part
why
of the issue you're having, buddy, is you're trying to both sides something. There is no both sides. There's humanity, and then there's everybody else. You have to be on the side of humanity, meaning treat people the way you want to be treated. It's just that simple. Historically, in this country and presently, white people have been unable to do that, especially white Christian conservatives. They have been unable to do that. White Christian conservatives in this country are responsible for every major human rights atrocity in the 250-year history of this country. Slavery, them. Jim Crow, them. Civil rights movement, them. Women not having a right to vote, them. It's always, always, always the same people. If gay and lesbian people want to be in the military, guess what they say. White Christian, nope, won't happen on our watch. We want to be able to run your life, tell you what to do, and all this other shit. This is who they are. And the only way to fix it is you have to get rid of the racism and bigotry first. That's it. Because that right there is going to take down the power system of it.
And you got to call it out wherever you see it. Have the conversations with your friends and family that are difficult to have. When someone tells a racist joke, don't laugh. Call them out on it. And it's difficult to have that conversation, especially with white people. We have the white fragility, you know. But if we keep our mouths shut, things are only going to get worse.
Hey, unknown, really quick. Welcome up. Can we get your age, state, and who you voted for? Unknown.
What?
Guys, is that a woman or a child?
A child. It has to be a child.
I couldn't quite tell. I didn't want to immediately drop and like offend somebody. Like, not saying the women sound like children. It was just a clarifying question, truly.
No.
They had like followers. So I wasn't as nervous, but yeah.
Joe, you're MAGA, aren't you? I think I've heard you debate that. Aren't you?
Hey, everybody.
Hey, are you MAGA?
Hey, Joe.
No, Joe's not MAGA.
Joe's definitely not MAGA.
Okay. Who would be a good person to like get that side that isn't going to be like the people that have tried to come up on here and just race bait everybody? Is there one?
Candy.
Nope.
Candy said me.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm hanging in there.
29, from Iowa, and I voted Trump. And since about 5-6 months ago, I no longer support Trump. I'd say I did like a 180, and completely, with Kara and Slay's help, deconstructed my views on almost everything.
So you and I are I'm originally from Iowa, so you and I are from the same neck of the woods then.
Yes.
But back in Iowa, I don't know if you saw it because I don't know where you're from in Iowa, but I grew up like north central Iowa, and a lot of the stuff there was, you know, the talking to the farmers and how they got better deals when Trump was in office and stuff like that. So I was just taking their word for it. No research done, no nothing. And I'm like, okay, whatever. It's helping you guys out. I talked to some of my relatives that are in the military. They said that Trump was better during their service then versus them being under Biden. And I said, okay. So, but now all this other stuff come out, and I'm just having a really hard time stomaching it. Is that your take on it too, being that you're from there, or?
Yes, I grew up conservative. My family is conservative. But let me think for 1 second. At the time when this happened, I don't know what, like, it wasn't like it was like a switch went off in my brain. So I was kind of just debating one time, and I was debating about pro-life, pro-choice, AB, and transgender rights. And then a thought in my brain was like, wait, why do I even give a shit? And what I mean by that is like, why do I care what other people are doing? That's not hurting me. And then I was like, wait. And that went deeper and deeper. And then to go back to the Iowa thing, farmers are not doing good anymore. But in 2016, he did help farmers in Iowa. But now, I think something definitely changed. He was definitely not, he was bad in his first term, but this time, I think our warning was what Charlie Kirk was spewing, because it is completely different. Most liberals will say, though, that they saw it all the way back then. I didn't. But
I did, but it's totally understandable that you didn't. Many people didn't, and it's totally okay. It's totally okay. It's actually been quite a treat to watch you go on the journey that you've been going on, and see you become like one of the fiercest fighters for this side, which I hate saying because it's not like we're really not the left versus right, but yeah, really proud of you. Sorry, just had to
Thank
interject
you.
that. You're welcome.
Yeah, when Kara first met me, I was full blown mega.
She sure was.
So I can't really tell you how to deconstruct yourself or how to don't look at the news. Honestly, what Handsome said, it's literally you just have to think like really, really hard and say to yourself, why are these people being treated like this when they're actually not doing any harm? But then this administration is telling me that they're doing harm. But you see with your own eyes, like, well, what harm are they actually doing? Like, it's all made up. And it's on both sides. There's a lot of propaganda, but like Handsome said, you got to listen to your heart and
Well, right. And on both sides, I don't see Confederate flags at Democratic rallies. Let's what we try to do is we try to both sides thing. See, a lot of the issue is this. The base of MAGA, again, white Christian conservatism, okay? When you think about that, white people make up the majority in this country, of course. Just because, when you make up the majority of a population, your ideologies and your actions become the norm. Just because something is normal does not then make it moral. You understand what I mean? Like that's the problem, because these things have been normalized in this country. People are tricked into thinking that that's the moral code and that's how we should be, and that's just not it. These things that treating people like this is just not human. It's not.
We also need to realize that there is a serious rise in Christian nationalism. You know, as you were talking about, like the very base of MAGA is Christian nationalists. It's white.
Well, he's put a battery in these people's backs.
Yeah,
he's put a
but
battery in.
that-
This is what he's done. Donald Trump has told white men, period, if you want to treat people of color bad, right? If you want to call them racial slurs, you're allowed to do it. You're allowed to police their bodies. And me and my cronies at all different levels of politics, we are going to protect you. Do you think where do you think Chud got this idea from? You know,
they're using religion to do it, and that rededicate or whatever that bullshit prayer thing that they did today was horrifying. Like this is a major.
That's what I wanted to talk about.
Major threat that we have got to be aware of. And yeah, they're now wrapping that up because it's not Christianity, but they're pulling in real Christians who actually believe this stuff. But it's not Christianity. Like Hanson was saying, it's what they use to be able to justify their horrific beliefs. And they're so good at twisting things to their own means that even true Christians will believe them. And so, yeah, it scares me that they're that they're standing 10 toes down on this. Because, yeah, that was a white Christian nationalist rally today. Yeah. Or yesterday. Today. Shit.
Hey, Kara.
Yeah.
I just got one thing to say. Handmaid's Tale. That's what we're seeing.
Literally. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now they're also using the term what was it that RFK and Dr. Oz, they brought in another term to talk about the fertility thing.
Underbabied.
Underbabied. What the? This is literal propaganda, y'all. This is they don't just smack you in the face with it, okay? Sometimes they do, and then they gauge the reaction. But overall, no, they do little things where it sounds like it's a crisis that needs to be addressed. Or, no, this is actually a good thing. No, this is fucking horrifying. And we need to stop it. This is the latest round of propaganda. Underbabied? Are you fucking kidding me? Next step is going to be, well, taking away our birth control and then forcibly just holding on to women and making sure that they're no longer underbabied.
Yeah, they already want to do that. They want to take contraceptives away.
Correct, they do. Yep, they're starting that messaging as well.
Or licensing people. Or requiring people to have licenses to have kids.
Yeah, well, the birth control thing, they're also starting to lean into very disgusting non-science, but making it sound like it's science. Making it sound like, well, the longer you're on the birth control, well, then you won't be able to get pregnant. Like, it will ruin like, they're doing the fear-mongering thing. That's how they're starting it. And it's bullshit, because there is no scientific data to back that up. None.
Did you hear about the Depo shot brain tumor thing?
I know that one is.
Yeah.
One reason I never took it is because our family is prone to blood clots, and blood clots are a little more common with the Depo, but not the brain tumor thing. No.
Yeah, there's things all over the place that say if you took the Depo shot and you have a brain tumor now, you can sue, and because apparently multiple people have it from the Depo.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
my
I
God.
think that goes along with what you were saying, kind of.
Little bit. I mean, that could be true because some of these things were pushed out without knowing the long-term events. Like I have no problem with birth control, right? But the Depo I've always been a little iffy on it just because of to me, the benefits didn't outweigh the risks. But we do see things like that happening. And it just boggles the mind, though, that again, the entire responsibility of not getting pregnant is placed on the woman, which, yes, part of our responsibility is there. However, it should also be the men because we can't get pregnant without them. But then the men birth control pill was canceled because the men couldn't tolerate the side effects. Were the exact same fucking side effects that we have with the pill. We have literally worse side effects with other birth control methods, but we just have to suffer with it. Otherwise, we're faced with unalivement. Honestly, that's literally what we're faced with. So it's maddening to me that their response, especially
Speaker Johnson.
Someone was talking the other day about how, someone was using this thing talking about how the AB pill should not be available because a man was upset that his girlfriend was pregnant, so he crushed up the pill and put it in her drink, and it caused her to lose the baby, which, by the way, can't happen because it's actually 2 pills that cause it, and it only does it up to a certain weeks. Anyway, but their response is to ban the AB pill for all women because of men's bad actions. Why the fuck is the burden of the responsibility always placed on the women when it's men's bad actions that get us here? Every fucking time. What the fuck? Sorry, just, riled up about that one.
Go ahead, Joe.
At that national prayer thing you were talking about.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, or what I just read, Speaker Johnson, who I can't stand, said that God raised Trump up to build the ballroom.
What? I missed that one. What?
It's true.
Yeah, apparently he's the Messiah. Apparently he's the chosen one.
Yeah, this is terrifying, y'all. This is fucking terrifying. Oh, another thing too, with the whole Christian nationalism thing, there's core groups in them that believe in this thing called the 7 mountains, right? And they believe that it's these mountains that they need to scale and conquer in order to ensure that Christianity spreads and is dominant worldwide. One of those things is media, right? And movies. Has anybody else been noticing all the Christian shows, movies, things lately that are being kind of shoved in our faces? Not that I have a problem with Christians. How it's like normal. Yep. It's because they're actually working on those 7 mountains, and they've captured media. They've captured it. So yeah, we're in a whole shitstorm.
I was actually wrong. It wasn't Johnson.
Oh, it wasn't Johnson? Oh.
It wasn't Johnson, but it was a speaker, and they said it's hard. They said, hold on, I'm trying to find it. It's this guy said it's hard to believe it took 2 centuries for the Lord to raise up a great man to build the ballroom to where exactly it needs to be.
Fuck. Okay, so the whole ballroom thing. First of all, when they talk about the ballroom, I'm sorry, I thought it was the bunker underneath, and that's still technically going on because leaving a hole in the ground is a national security issue. Like I can't believe the little loophole they were able to exploit there. But also, if they really wanted a fucking ballroom, there is a fucking ballroom in Washington, D.C. that the government already fucking owns. That would be just right for those events that they talk about that the government owns that has better security than fucking
His name was Eric Metatax, which that sounds like a weird ass name, but he's some kind of Christian author, and yeah, he said a great man is to build the ballroom. You want to know what that sounds like to me? And I don't mean to sound conspiracy theorist or anything, but it sounds like the Temple of Solomon.
Oh, yeah, but they're coming right out and saying that
sounds like
that's the whole.
That sounds like some Antichrist.
That's the whole reason they're going into Iran and doing Israel's bidding. That's the whole reason they're calling this shit a holy war, because they are going after rebuilding Solomon's temple, because they're trying to hasten the second coming of Christ, which is fucking insane. Because by their own doctrine, none of us can know what that is, and trying to hasten it is actually a slight against God. So like.
I don't know why it's so hard to call this anything but what it is. So listen, they used to enslave my ancestors, and they used to call it Christianity. You understand? Like it's the same rhetoric. It has never ever changed, right? They used to make ancestors worship the slave owner and the overseer. They used to whip us while singing Bible verses. Historically, in this country, white people have always done demonistic shit and called it Christianity. Until we call it white, look, very simply, I know we talk about politics. MAGA is not a political movement. It was not meant to be a political movement. They're a white supremacist movement that hides behind politics.
Correct.
Now, if we can't call it that, even if we're uncomfortable with the conversation, if we on our side, if we cannot call it that, then we're just as guilty as them. We have to call it for what it is if we're going to fix it.
I mean, that's exactly what it is.
How can you call another man a prophet and all this other stuff when he rapes little girls?
Or the Messiah, which is even, like, it's worse. I mean, we white people, Christianity, you're right. Honestly, I'm one of those people who believes that religion is the foundation, and money, but religion's wrapped up in that as well, is the foundation of pretty much every evil in this world. Christianity, from its outset, has been, well, probably like 300 years into it, but like, has always justified slavery. White people literally took the Bible, rewrote it for black people, so that y'all would just just get it like you're supposed to be subjugated. And you're absolutely right. We used Christianity to do that. It is white Christian supremacy. Full stop.
That's
You
why
are absolutely right.
if you want to know what real Christianity is, go get you a copy of the Ethiopian Bible. That is what you need to know. because they've taken and just whitewashed all the rest of it out. Throw away the King James version and get you a copy of the Ethiopian Bible. The Ethiopians preserved Christianity for what it was at its like purest essence, and it's been that way for centuries. They were the only ones that were able to do so, and so the rest of the Bible, I feel, has just been tainted by man. So
White men, actually, white powerful men.
Yes,
In fact,
yes.
the KJV, the King James version, is the worst of them all. The worst of them all. But it also comes down to like people like Constantine. It also comes down to one of like even one of the earliest Hebrew kings, King Josiah, I believe. He was the one who got rid of the goddess, who got rid of goddess Asherah, who was just as equal as God Yahweh. He was the one who did that and started using that as a reason to subjugate women. And then, of course, a few centuries later, Christianity took up that ball and really ran with it. And then, of course, everybody else who wasn't a white man.
My wife said I can't play with y'all anymore. She said it's time for me to come to bed, so I'll
Okay,
holler.
handsome.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Have a good night.
I'm a grown ass man
Good
with a
night,
curfew.
handsome.
Slay, you heard what I said, Slay? I'm a grown ass man with a
I
curfew.
did hear
right?
you.
That's right.
Y'all-
Good
y'all
on you for
keep
listening
leaving.
to your wife.
Oh yeah.
Come back
See y'all
again
tomorrow.
All right.
Good night, handsome.
I have like 40-minute long videos on my phone of him absolutely cussing people on Kara's live.
Oh, handsome is, yeah, he's
Yeah.
a rock star, especially on topics that I can't cover well. So, yeah, handsome is very knowledgeable.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes.
So I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a question. Why did Trump take Eric to China?
Who's Eric?
His son.
His son.
The middle one.
Let me just say, I think we're
He's
going to
the
be dealing
special
with
one.
the
Tweedledee.
Trump family for a long time.
I think it was because of something related to either crypto or AI or the Trump mobile thing. I truly think that like they took advantage of that when they went over there, because his sons were a part of the whole Trump mobile thing, and people are pissed off that they're not getting their phones. And then all of a sudden now they have a commercial out with the phone itself, like showing it off. So I think what they're doing is they went over there to get them, and they're gonna bring them back here and like sell them for like give them to the people for the rest of the money that they owe on it. I don't know. That's just a guess.
I mean, did you hear about
And
the
then I-
great things
and then
that
I
we
s-
got
and
from
then I
China?
read something.
What did you say, Slay?
Joe's microphone drives me
I said,
absolutely
did
insane.
you
Oh,
hear
you're talking
about
about the
those
stuff that-
great things? Did you hear about those great things that Trump got for us when he went to China? Though
The
he
two.
got some seeds. He got some seeds, and they might consider
Good for a
using
garden
Visa
he
over
doesn't
there.
even have.
What was the last thing you said, Slay? I didn't hear. Seeds and
They
what?
might consider using Visa over there.
Oh my god. I know they bought 200 Boeings and they were supposed to buy 500, so that was way.
All right,
Oh my gosh.
and
Oh, sorry. Go
he's
ahead.
gonna let them buy. He's gonna let them buy a whole bunch more of our farmland.
Yep. Even MAGA was up in arms. about
Yeah,
that.
$17 billion. $17 billion of agricultural resources.
Oh, and then Trump tried to claim in his, I think it was in his interview with Maria Bartiromo, or no, anyway, one of his stupid interviews after China, where he was talking about how if Biden went to China, Xi wouldn't even see him, wouldn't even meet with him. Xi came here to see
He did.
Biden. He came here. But nice try. You cuck.
And then, apparently he didn't eat anything they gave him. He had to have his meals made.
What the fuck?
Probably because he thought they were gonna poison him.
Probably because they're eating the pets. Oh my god, that
That's
was racist. I did not mean to say that. So sorry.
No, he said that. It's
And then
That's true. That's true.
and then the gifts that I guess he got gifts from China. I guess they didn't take them.
yeah.
Or I guess we didn't take them.
That's kind of rude.
We left them. That's what I heard.
That's rude.
Yep. He just doesn't care.
Well, I wouldn't. Well, I wouldn't take a gift that possibly had surveillance equipment in it or something. You know, I wouldn't.
That's fair. Maybe he was super paranoid. I mean, that sounds like Trump to me.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, with him being a malignant narcissist, paranoia is one of the foundations of their personality. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
But he'll take a $400 million Qatar plane that's ugly as sin.
And then spend another $1 billion to retrofit it to make sure it's not bugged. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, do you think Xi Jinping has that toilet scrubber in his toilet?
I hope he does.
What toilet scrubber?
One that Rage has it.
Apparently, there's a store that sells them in Vegas, and that's where people get them. I don't know; they may be online, but that's what I found out. One of my friends that just moved out, who was staying in an Airbnb in Nevada, she picked it up to clean her toilet, and she had one, and she was flipping out. She was like, "This is the greatest thing!" But apparently, there's a store out there that sells them, so I'm gonna see if they sell them online.
That's awesome. I want to get some of those stickers that say I did that and put it on all the gas pumps right now.
Oh, one has popped up at my local gas station. I just happened to see it as I was walking in but I didn't have my phone on me because I was just walking in really quick to get some water. And I saw it and just had to laugh. And I was like, ah, yes. But yeah, I should have gotten a picture of it. But yeah, one popped up at my local we call it the Dinky store because it's teeny tiny, right on just the corner down the block from us. So, yep.
Let's go Brandon means fuck Joe Biden, right?
Yep.
How does that mean fuck Joe Biden?
Because it was at a car race, a NASCAR race, and the winner, his name was Brandon, and the crowd was yelling out "fuck Joe Biden," but the person that was interviewing the winner on camera thought they were saying "let's go Brandon."
Oh my!
Which is actually hilarious, but that's why they ended up adopting the "let's go Brandon" because it was that interview.
Yeah. I think G has one of those toilet scrubbers. I looked up where they're made. They're made in China.
Because why wouldn't they be? Oh my god.
And didn't Trump used to be like China?
Yeah,
China.
it came from
Did he used to make fun of them?
Yeah, the virus.
He was so insulting of them. His rhetoric brought up the crime rate against Asian Americans here in this country, and then he goes over there and he just is just a complete cuckold for him. Just simps all over him. I love China. I love you, Xi. I hate you.
Thank you, Gene. I love these little kids clapping and cheering for me. This is great.
What? Which I think Xi actually kind of meant as a...
Hey, do you think Xi Jinping...
What? Sorry, Joe, go ahead.
Hey, do you think I was going to say, do you think Xi Jinping... I'm going to just take a guess. I bet he speaks perfect English, and he just made it a lot harder for Trump just to have a translator. I bet he speaks perfect English.
Oh, yeah, I think he does. I think
you know how some
multilingual. Yeah,
you know how some politicians will have translators, but I would think that he would just do the translation just to make it,
Joe, you the way you stop when you realize someone's talking and then you just stop mid-sentence, but then you can continue on is a skill that I wish I had.
Me too.
Because I completely forget what I was saying if I hear someone else talking.
Me too. That's why I get so snappy with people. I know it's hard. I know it's how we all
I think it's
conversate. I
my
know I interrupt too sometimes. I'm just like, yeah.
Hi, Avery. How are you?
no, I think it's my phone.
What's up?
Is it your phone?
Yeah, I think he has a bit of a delay. I think that's part of it.
Can you give us age, state, and who you voted for, please?
23 New York and Kamala.
Oh, wonderful.
Kamala.
Nice.
And about the prompt, yes, 1,000% MAGA men would date them. Yes, they have been voting down bans on child marriage. So yes, they would date them.
You know, I just found out recently that an 18-year-old can marry a 10-year-old if they get them pregnant. Has
What?
anyone else heard that?
No.
You didn't hear that? Okay, so I looked it up. So I looked up the thing, and it was like, it's like a bunch of different laws. Romeo and Juliet, then there's another one, blah, blah, blah. And then at the bottom it said child marriage with parental consent to avoid prosecution when getting someone that young pregnant. I was like, wait, what?
What?
Yes,
fucking men wrote that law. Ugh.
Yeah, and I don't remember if it was in like Texas or somewhere else, but yeah, 10 years old. 10 years old is what I read, and I was like, I thought that was super illegal.
That's crazy.
Or is that
that's
legal?
what-
Alabama?
Yeah, Alabama.
And that's what some states have been, that's what the Democrats have been standing up against because other red states, because they're trying to, there's other states where they have like those little loopholes in there where there's like parental permission. But that's why that's one of the biggest problems we have in America is because the parents are the problem. There's child rights are still very much a thing in this country because of that. And so people are actually trying to protect these children. And the Republicans are like, no, we can't do that. Because what if the parents give permission? Well, then fucking prosecute the parents.
Right.
Because they shouldn't be giving permission for that shit. They should be protecting their child, not just handing them over to the fucking predator. Holy cow.
And then after that, I looked up how old do you have to be to get married, and it said 18. And I was like, wait, what? I don't get it. I'm like, how does what? It makes no sense to me that there's a law that says you can do this, but then it says you have to be 18 to get married.
That sounds like it's one of those insidious loopholes that the Democrats have been fighting that has brought up this conversation, with the age of consent and shit. So, yeah, those parents are the problem, world peace, but so is now you're requesting. Oh, interesting. Parents are the problem, but so is the predator, world peace. Welcome up, age and state. Pretty sure we know who you voted for. World peace. Oh, he's sure chatty in the comments, but
Hello? Are you there?
Cat got your tongue? Oh, he's running away.
My transmission. No, I'm here. My transmission is a little on the fritz. Hey, I wanted to bring something up. I don't know if anybody ever saw the Law and Order episode where they were going after a child predator, and they finally chased him into a place where he was getting married to a 10-year-old. And the reason for that is New York had laws on the books that if you're married to somebody, you can't be prosecuted, as you mentioned a minute ago. So it wasn't just for having a provision for an unwed mother, but also for prosecution. And that goes on now in California. It goes on, probably hard to believe, but more
it doesn't go on in
liberal
California,
states.
actually.
Yes, it does.
No, it
You
doesn't.
want to bet money on that? You want to ask Grok? Ask Grok and put it on speakerphone. Let's
Well,
find
if
out.
it's happening, then okay, it shouldn't be because they actually do
Here,
have laws
ask
against
Grok.
that. They're
I'll
actually one of the
listen
many
here.
states that do.
Grok is not a source.
Age
Yeah,
of
Grok
consent's
is not.
18
Grok
in
is
California.
shit.
Okay, what would be a good source for that? Department of Human Services?
Actual primary sources go to the law
Government?
in California.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Okay.
Grok. primary source.
Okay. All right. Give me 5 minutes.
Also,
I'll come back with the source.
a
You
Law
want
and
that?
Order episode isn't evidence.
I know
Also,
that,
New
but I'm
York
just
does
saying it.
not have that law.
Okay. Believe what you want to believe. I'll come back with some sources here in a minute. Is that
I
fair enough?
believe the facts.
Okay.
So yeah, I will. Thanks.
Legal age
Okay,
of
and by
consent
the
in
way-
California is 18.
Yes, I agree with that. I agree with that, and they're trying to raise it. But when it comes time to getting somebody pregnant, if you're an older person, as long as you're married and you get permission from a judge, you get permission from the parents, then you can go ahead and marry at any age. I've never met anybody in my life that fell in that category, but it's out there.
Those are the legal loopholes that we were just talking about, but that's
Yes.
not legal in every state. But
Did I
where it
say
is
every
still kind
state?
of a loophole, it is in
Did I
red
say every
states.
state?
And no,
I think you'll
and
find
I'm not
it's
saying
more
you
in blue
did.
states
Stop
than it is in red
talking over
states.
me.
No, it's not.
But they
It's not
are
in blue
red
states.
states. They are red states, and it has been conservatives who have been fighting the Democrats who have been trying to stop that, which is why we have this prompt up, because it's what brought this conversation into the national narrative again, is because Republicans have been trying to stop that.
Yeah, no, this is not in blue states.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
I'm gonna take off here for a minute. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna go to Illinois. I'm gonna go to New York, and I'm gonna go to California.
And
Safe travels, brother.
Okay, have fun with that.
Safe travels, brother. If
Make
you're
sure to
coming
go
to
to
New
the red
York,
states too, and make
you're
sure to
coming to
look
New
up
York,
the
stop by.
conservatives who were. Hold on just a minute, and make sure to look up the conservatives who were defending child marriage. Okay, sure
I
do that.
agree with all that. I'm just saying it's happening in blue states also.
No,
That's
it's
my
not.
point.
It's really
Okay,
not
then
to the level
I'll come
that it
back
is
with some
red states.
sources.
No,
I'll
you
come
won't.
back with some sources.
No,
Thank
you
you.
won't. You will come back with
And I won't.
nothing.
And I won't
no,
come
you
back
won't.
with sources.
No, you won't.
Well, that was productive.
Sure was.
love the toilet scrubber.
Hey, thanks. Each state and who you voted for the last.
I'm 22, Massachusetts, voted for Trump.
Okay, so how do you feel about Trump's face being in the toilet bowl?
Doesn't bother me because I don't like Trump anymore.
Oh, good. I like to hear that.
All right.
But not for the reasons you guys don't like Trump.
Why don't you like
Jesus.
Trump anymore?
Because he's a fucking liberal, piece of shit, Jew, type
No,
motherfucker.
Wow.
Well, I mean, I'll accept that.
Holy heck.
I'll accept it.
Sorry.
That was
I
a
don't know how
groiper.
to read,
That was a
so-
groiper.
What is
Yep.
wrong with these people?
What was wrong with that answer?
Is that
He's not a
Bambi?
liberal for one, and he was trolling. It wasn't a genuine answer.
If it was, he
But
was a
Trump
straight up
He
groiper.
is a Jew. He is a Jew.
What's a groiper?
No, Bandy,
He
he
is a
said
Jew.
Trump is a liberal. He was calling Trump a liberal.
And he said he was Jewish.
Yeah, he was being anti-Semitic. He was going into places that, yeah. And frankly, no, like, he's just trying to troll. He knows he's shit stirring. Because, no, Trump is not a liberal.
By any means.
He acts more and more like a liberal every day.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Oh
he
my
actually,
God.
no, he's more far right every day. Oh, sorry, Slice, sorry.
How do you
Oh, I wasn't
figure?
going to say anything.
Oh,
Bandy's
sorry.
on a thin line.
I want to know Bandy's logic.
You know who used to be a neoliberal? Bandy?
Who?
Guess.
You?
No. I'm gonna get so much hate for this. Charlie Kirk was a neoliberal.
Oh, yeah, that's actually true. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, Trump is not liberal. Like, Trump is like, I wouldn't say he's conservative either, not in the standard way that people think of conservatives. He's just a far right, despot, deluded piece of crap.
There should be a new name for what Trump is, and I think MAGA fits it, but still.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't even think he's Republican. Like, he doesn't. I don't know.
I don't hate Republicans. I actually respect genuine Republicans, you know, like, because conservatives, I don't have an issue with it. It's MAGA. You're absolutely right, Candy.
I think that Republicans are more for being patriotic and what's it called? We're at capitalism.
Yeah, and they actually truly are about smaller government. Yeah.
Yes. And then I think MAGA is more like just white supremacist bullshit, Nazis.
Yep. They definitely don't give a shit about smaller government. In fact, they're all for the bigger the government, the better, as long as it's suppressing the people they want suppressed.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the opposite of conservatism.
It is. That's right. That is right.
Bandy,
Yeah.
what makes you say that Trump's more like a liberal every day?
He's turning this world upside down.
I want to know what Bandy's definition of a liberal. Bandy, just right off the top of your head, what do you think a liberal is?
Stupid people.
No. What do they what do they stand for? Like, what are they for? Socialism, communists? Like, what? Give me something.
Socialism. I'm not dumb, but they're stupid. Just like Trump.
No. I just want to know what you think, because a lot of
And he
people
falls in the
think
same category as liberals.
a lot of people think liberal means something completely different than what it is. It's like a tarnished name right now, and it's not actually. It's more or less in the middle now than anything else. Like, there's Democrats and there's extreme left-wingers. Extreme left-wingers are not liberals, so I don't know where that came from. People think they are.
Yeah, I'm not a liberal, but I'm a leftist. I'm on the left. I'm definitely not a liberal. Because for me, they're still too corporate. They're still way too tied in with the billionaires and crony capitalism. That's why.
Yep.
But liberals, they're not. Sure, they're stupid liberals, but there's also stupid conservatives. There's stupid progressives. Like, there's stupid people everywhere. But liberals aren't stupid. It's just an ideology.
Mm-hmm.
And to be absolutely frank, even though I have a problem with some of their values, over our history, especially these last few decades since like Reagan, it hasn't been the liberals destroying America. It's actually been the conservatives. And the facts bear that out.
Oh, they ain't done nothing but break us like Trump's doing.
Say
And
again?
Social Security. They was going to break us in 4 years if they had another term.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm talking
Republicans will.
about Democrats. If
No,
they
not the
was,
Democrats.
yeah,
No,
in 4
all
years
the
they would have
problems.
been broke.
No,
'Cause
all
they
the problems with Social
illegal.
Security, every single problem with Social Security is because of conservatives and what they have done to cut Social Security over the
And
years.
what they want to do, they want to privatize it.
Bingo, which is why they're cutting it, because this is what the conservatives do. Because they've had a problem with the government working for the people ever since FDR made that work so well, and the rich saw it as a betrayal because, oh no, they had to pay a little bit more. And so ever since then, what they've done is systematically go after government institutions that are supposed to help the people, make them not work as good, and then go, see, the government doesn't work for you. We do. Do this private option where we make money off of you, by the way, and you are not guaranteed to have this later in life. But that's, the government doesn't work for you. But that's because they made it not work for us. And they've been doing that for decades. Obamacare's the same thing.
What's
Social
wrong
Security,
with people that need
pensions.
it and the ones
Huh?
that don't play? I'm for the ones that need it, not the ones that playing a video game and drawing off the government.
That's the propaganda kicking in, Bandy. They're not all like that. Not even remotely close, and there's nothing wrong with playing video games.
Right. Can I ask him a question real quick? Because that interests me. Andy, would you rather, this is just thinking, would you rather have it taken away completely or let a few stragglers here and there use it because they're lazy?
I'd rather have the ones that need it have it.
Okay,
I'm not.
well, you can't have both because not everyone will know. People can play a part very well, So, it's the government. I mean, do you honestly really give a rat's ass who that money's going to? Because you know how much we pay out of our pockets for that?
Yes.
How much do we pay a
you
year
were
for Social Security out of our taxes?
a bunch.
So, Bandy, what you need to understand is Social Security is definitely one of our higher taxes, but that's because of the billionaires. So there's a cap on what you can be taxed on your Social Security, and that ends at around about 150K. I can't remember the exact amount, but it's about 150K per year. After that, you stop getting taxed for Social Security. Every dollar after 150,000 is not taxed for Social Security. So the burden of the tax that goes into that is actually now placed squarely on shoulders like yours. You are having to pay 100%. You were paying taxes on 100% of your income, while the billionaires, they're paying Social Security tax on like 0.1% of their income. And don't even get me started on the rest of the income taxes. Yeah, they practically pay an effective 0% rate. So,
But the income taxes was good this year.
no, they weren't, and that had nothing to do with Trump. If they were good for you, that's great, but that had nothing. Well, I guess we're still technically under Trump's bill, but that didn't have anything to do with new from Trump.
And anything that we did get back was completely offset by the cost of tariffs.
Correct. That cost you about $2,000 this year, Bandy. Every single American citizen. It's about what it costs us. Just the tariffs. Also, not to mention the fact that grocery prices have doubled just since the pandemic, but our wages sure haven't. In fact, they've stagnated. While the billionaires get richer, including Donald Trump.
I don't bitch about the food prices. The gas and the farm equipment and stuff is what I bitch about.
I'll introduce him in a second. I'll say this real quick. How does it feel to know that there's people out there with billions and billions of dollars, and then on our streets here in America, there's homeless veterans that are passing in the street because they're cold and hungry? How does that feel to know someone has that much money that they possibly what the fuck do you need that much money for? Come on, even if you've earned it.
That feels very. That's unresponsible. Unsponsible.
What did you say, Billy?
The unresponsible up there.
He's trying to use big words.
Irresponsible?
I think he's been knocking out with you.
Who's irresponsible?
Responsible. You don't know what they're doing.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Eds, welcome up. H state and who you voted for? Eds? Hello? Eds? Hey, request back
It's
up.
the liberals in your pocket.
Connor, I would agree with you on multimillionaires, but not billionaires. Except for maybe Taylor Swift, but even that one's iffy. I just have a major problem with billionaires because you have to exploit people to get to that point at some point.
I'm sorry, but I don't think having $1 billion would pay off. I think it would just make anyone more miserable.
Yeah, they've actually done studies on this that like anything above like 400,000K a year, like yes, money does make you happier up to that point, but anything after that, happiness actually starts to drop. And so does empathy.
Yep. Like James Charles?
Oh, God, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hi, Ed.
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. I had an issue with the phone. Yeah. Did you hear my introduction?
No, we did not.
No, we did
Okay.
not. Sorry.
62 California Harris.
Welcome up. Hi, Frank.
Hey, what's going on?
Hi, Frank.
Oh, world peace is back.
Okay, you
Oh,
got your
let's see what kind of
sources?
source he got.
Thanks for having me up, you guys.
Of course, Greg.
So I actually heard your information previously about California and 10-year-olds and being able to marry. Incorrect. It doesn't matter. They actually have California has a complete ban. So it doesn't even go into consideration of pregnancy. They will not allow a 10-year-old to marry in the state of California.
Are you even talking about?
That's what we were talking about earlier. Yeah. That's why
Okay.
world peace is back.
Oh
He's trying to
my
keep it in California.
God.
That's sounds nice, but it's just not true.
It is
It is
true.
true. I
What
just
do you
looked it
mean
up,
it sounds nice?
Right. It is.
Yeah,
It is
what's-
true.
He's trying to make a point. I'm not
also
advocating
there's
it, but
federal laws. No. Also, there's federal laws. So no laws.
there are no
in-
federal laws. It's done by each state.
If there
Get
is,
your facts
we
straight.
talked about prosecution, that you can still be prosecuted for statutory rape.
Well, great.
That's a felony. That's a felony. That's federal. So
Do you have a problem with
Please
that?
quote the source on that. I'd appreciate that.
No.
No?
Oh God, here we go with. Oh God.
No, world
You don't want
peace.
to quote the
Where
source
are
on
your
that?
sources?
Show
Where
me,
are
because I just
your
looked it up.
sources?
I have them, if you like them.
Okay, bring them.
Please provide that.
Okay, let me tell you. All right. There's 3 states that allow what I call child marriages.
What
One,
are your sources? Don't just read it.
One's got to
Give
be
us the source.
Utah.
I'm telling you, please hear me
No,
out.
give us
So
the
in-
source, not just the
I'm
information.
telling you, in
No,
California,
she's right.
I'm
No,
reading
No,
you the
start
code
with
section.
the source
telling me
and then read
information.
through it. Right.
Give me the
That's
source that you're
That's
getting
how a
the
dissertation works.
give me the source that you are reading that information from or that you
Correct.
are paraphrasing from. What is
And
the
that's how a
source?
dissertation works, sir.
Yes.
Source first and then dialogue, defending said source.
So I don't want the paraphrase. Give me the source.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know the source. Trust me,
I'm sorry if you don't want to use the
bro.
source. That's fine.
You're not giving it to me. That's the
I'm telling you, it's under California law.
It is
Give
not
it to
under
you.
California
Trust
law.
me, bro.
I've looked. So did Ed's. It's not there.
Right.
So what is this source?
Can I
that
give you
are
the
saying?
website? Can I give you the website? It's
Yes,
a California
please.
website.
What is
Okay.
the source?
LEGINFO, which stands for Legal Info, dot legislator, dot ca, dot gov.
Oh,
.gov,
so
okay.
it ends with a .gov. So
Well,
in
it is
other words, at the
California,
end
so
of the
that's why.
day, well, hold on.
It is
No,
California. The federal.gov is a little iffy, but California. Okay.
okay, fair. Because to me, anything with .gov is a crock of shit at this point.
Okay.
But fair.
All right. So if
fair.
you don't want to use the
California, yep.
California.gov, then
Nope.
there's
I've
nowhere
never
for me
said
to
I
go.
wasn't.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry you don't want to
madam,
accept
it's
that.
correct, and I acquiesce. Go ahead.
I never said I wasn't. In fact, I said, give me the source, and then I said, okay. So what?
And I'm agreeing with her.
California and New Mexico, there's 0 age limit, and those are both, ready for this, blue states. The only red state out there that allows child marriage is Mississippi. Those are the 3 states that allow it. 2 blue,
California does not
1
allow
red.
it. California does not allow it.
Look
And
at
why?
This
Why are you
dude
making
is
claims?
gone.
Why are you making claims about New Mexico when you gave me a source for California?
And why are
I'm
you
telling you the
even
3
talking
states where
about?
there's child marriage
Why
is
are you even
permissible.
talking about child
That source would
marriages?
not.
What is wrong with you?
Jesus
That
Christ.
this
That's
is
the
even a
prompt.
thing that's on your
It's the
mind?
prompt. It's not on my mind. It's the fucking prompt. If you don't want to
No,
read it, you don't like it, get off. That's not the prompt.
no. Yes, it is the prompt.
Oh, it
What
is the
I'm
prompt.
saying is,
You don't want me to talk about the prompt then?
calm down, Charlie. What I'm
Go
saying
ahead, Frank
is,
Zappa crap. I'm ready.
oh my God, I'm so hurt by that. I don't know if I
No, that's
won't
your
sleep
picture. I
tonight, man.
thought that you'd find that a
World
badge of honor.
peace. You're not
Zappa
talking about the
crap.
prompt. You're not talking about the prompt anymore. Okay?
You're not.
That's a
That's
completely
my
different
point.
thing.
You've gone beyond the
So,
prompt.
so we're actually now talking about child marriage, and you claim
Thank you.
California Then you gave me a source for California law, but then you gave me a paraphrase about 3 other states. So you did not get that from that source. That's bothersome.
I mean, how do you not see that? I do. She does. I'm assuming other intelligent people that I know on this live feel the same way. What's wrong with you? Like, why are you defending this?
Right. And what I brought up was the fact that in all jurisdictions in the United States, you can still be prosecuted because it's felony for statutory rape within all states. So it doesn't matter what you think you can do in states. It is mandatory that they prosecute you for statutory rape.
Yes, I'm not arguing that, and I hope they do prosecute.
You
I hope
must
they
be
do
on
prosecute,
another
especially the
line
ones in
than me.
California.
What's that?
I hope they do prosecute all of them, but particularly the ones in California.
So this is
No,
gonna be
not
this is
particularly the ones, particularly the ones anywhere
I
globally.
just said that. Prosecute all of them, 100%. But the
By
law
the way,
allows it.
by the
You
way,
can
another
prosecute,
thing
but the
is,
law
let's just
allows it if you're
segue.
married. Well, you guys don't like to have me
Hold
finish
on.
a sentence. What are you afraid
I'm
of?
sorry.
Seriously, are you afraid of the truth?
No.
You haven't
You
spoken
were
the
mentioning
truth, you
blue
dumb
states,
beetle.
correct?
I looked up
Ah,
something.
Frank, God, don't come up here and take over the frickin' panel. Okay, let the mods do that, and don't call names, because then we're gonna get a restriction.
My
Thank
bad.
you. Okay,
It
thank
is
you.
your
You're
bad.
well. You're right. You're right.
Ad hominem attacks, anyways. You know what they say about that? You have no debate points. It's fine.
Hold
Call me
on.
all the names. Call me stupid.
You hold
Call
on
anything you want.
too.
Go ahead, world. Just please say your sources. We're moving on because we're all adults. Go ahead.
I looked up something real quick. I mean, I don't know how much, like, I looked at multiple websites and it says that it's actually still allowed in 33 states. It just depends on the exact age, but under 18 marriage is still legal in 33 states.
But there are restrictions on those 33. I'm saying the 3 states I said, there are no restrictions whatsoever as long as you have parental approval and court approval. That's the only criteria. You could be 5 years old, and if they give permission, you can do it.
Right. I saw
I don't agree with
Oklahoma.
it. You're making a mistake. I don't agree with this whatsoever. I'm just reporting because there's more. You ready for this? There's more blue states that allow this than red states by 2 to 1.
No. Well, you're mentioning, and like I said, I will verify that source because I don't
Please
believe it.
do.
Okay,
Please
but
do.
that's not the point I'm trying to make. Is that you're trying to suggest as blue states, which is the state trying to change the current law about their age of consent? Tell me that.
Oklahoma?
No. Oh, yeah. Oklahoma's one. Missouri and Tennessee and Mississippi are all trying to change the under the consent age.
Alabama is trying to make it the unalivement penalty if you're caught with a person, I think it's under age 12. Okay, if they can prove that you're under age 12, the unalivement penalty. I mean, that's pretty serious.
But what does those states have in common?
I don't know. Some are blue, some are red.
No, all those states that I just mentioned are red states.
I see. So California and New Mexico don't count where there's no age restriction at all?
Like
Out of
I
the
said,
3
I
that
don't
are
believe it,
most...
so I will look it up because I
That's
just
fine.
looked
You
up
don't have to
previously.
believe it. I don't
Okay.
care. Just... I don't care whether you believe it. Do you think that's going to make my day or ruin my day?
No, I'm just stating I don't believe it. So I just looked it up previously, and I don't believe it because I was looking at the exact law in California and why they said it's complete ban.
If anybody wants to go to any source right now and challenge me on this, please do so.
Okay.
I'm open. I'll listen.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
I'm looking it up.
I was just doing some digging, and I'm steaming. I'm fucking steaming because right now, hold on,
New Mexico's red.
double check once.
I think I found the same thing Kara did.
Wow. So you think that just because you're
So
a
there's only a
Republican
few.
that you're a pedo?
So there's only a few states there's still 30 states that still allow it in some way, shape, or form, and it's in some of those states that's trying to change. World peace, as much as I hate to say it, is right. There are only 4 states that do not have a minimum age limit. California is one of them. California has been fighting to change it, and it actually has been predominantly conservatives that have been standing in the way of that. But people have been trying to go after that in California because people are like, yeah, it doesn't make sense that in this blue state, there is no limit. However, there are restrictions on it because there is a law in place where the age of consent is 18. However, there is language in the law that does allow that loophole in there that consent kind of gets wiped away if they're married.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to
Then
hear.
it's coming. Hold on. They can't have done anything before, because then that is the crime. But if they get married and then they have relations, that's when it's no longer a crime. And consent, that 18 of consent, they do have to have parents' signature or parents' agreement as well as a court order in order to get married under that age. But he's right. There is no minimum age. There are restrictions in place. It's not like this free for all, but there aren't enough protections in place. I can grant that.
Thank you, Kara.
And considering California has a super majority in the House and Senate and the governor, you'd wonder why they don't just get rid of it.
That's a very, very good point. Why is that? Because the left's in control and they may talk one thing, but
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I did
Yeah,
not mean to do that.
I
That was a
liked how
slip.
you act all surprised, like you
Hold
didn't
on.
know,
Oh, please
outraged.
stop for a second. Sorry. World peace, I did not mean to mute you. That was actually total accident. I did not. You had every right to respond. I'm
no
sorry.
problem. No problem.
There was something I was going to say to that. That's actually what I'm reading more about is why hasn't it been changed? But one of the things that I am coming up against is it's a lot of conservative pushback. But yeah, where's the left?
Yeah, who controls the House and the Senate with a supermajority and the governor's office in California? Why don't
What
you
did I
make that
just
your
say?
why don't you make that your plan? Why don't
What?
you guys go ask Gavin Newsom this?
Okay, I'm not in
And then ask
California,
the
can't.
California.
And I am just learning about this. You obviously did not listen to a
Yeah,
fucking what I just
yeah,
said. I just said I'm reading more about this. And what I've
you
read
should be
so
ashamed of
far
yourself.
is that it's mostly conservative, obstructionist.
California
But
is a
yes, where the
are you
fuck are
fucking
the Democrats saying is
kidding me?
yeah, just keep unmuting yourself. All I'm fucking muting you as I'm trying to talk. Practice some self-control. If you want to have a conversation, stop fucking.
Why don't you apologize to world people?
Nope. I have nothing to apologize for. In fact, what I just did is I came back and told the guy that it mattered I was wrong. Because I'm not afraid of doing that. If I have a good source that shows me that what I'm thinking is wrong, I can admit that. Unlike you all.
I'm not you all. I'm glad that you was.
I don't fucking care.
Thank you.
All right. I appreciate that.
I appreciate it too. Stand up for all people.
You don't.
Sure, I do.
By the way, did we even introduce this person?
How don't I?
Hey, bud, could you
Who
reintroduce
did I?
yourself, please?
59, California.
Trump, right?
So then why the fuck aren't you doing something about it?
Well, because I'm in the political minority. You fucking schmo. Use your brain.
No,
I just told
use
you.
your brain. You don't get to come at me.
We're in the
when
minority.
I live in a red state where I'm already fighting the shit here. You don't get to come at me for the shit that's going on in your own fucking state. So why the fuck aren't you doing something about it?
Your
Because I'm what? No, go ahead and let him answer. Why aren't you doing something about it?
How can I? I'm a Republican. We're the minority here. We have no fucking. We have no say. We have to let all the pedo Democrats control everything.
Watch your language. TikTok
Pedo Democrats
it's your people. It's
control it
for
here.
the most part. Again, that doesn't matter. To sit there and say, "Oh, I'm a Republican and I don't have any
Immigrants
power."
marry their
I'm
own.
a Democrat in Utah. Really?
Immigrants marry
Really? Just to sit back and
children.
say, "I don't have any power because I'm the minority
Marry their
political party"? Fucking do something. Instead of sitting back, being a weak ass bully
minority.
about it, and refusing to
Alive
stand
them.
up with the power that you say
Go
you
unalive.
have, you do something about it.
Can't do anything. Politically, my hands are tied because Democrats run the state.
No.
You
Wait
have
a
a
minute.
voice.
Wait a minute.
You have a voice.
There's a super majority
Oh, cry
in the
harder.
Congress.
Cry harder. Do something about it.
Oh, cry hard.
Cry harder. Yeah, cry harder. Sorry, guys. You go ahead.
Support your pedo.
Right. Within your local
Be a
district,
blue
you can
pedo
actually have
lover.
laws put into place that will
Be blue. That's
deal
the
with this. I was saying that
boys.
it doesn't have to be just
Of
state.
little-
You can have local districts actually have laws on the books to prevent it too.
Sorry, I kicked him. Done. How many times he's saying that word, he's going to get the lie violated. So, sorry.
I'm just kind of curious how many times it actually comes up in terms of that in California. That's what I'd be more concerned with.
All I want to say is, darn it, I just pulled into my house and I was gonna go after him. Darn it!
I mean, we could bring it back up if he behaves himself, but I highly doubt it. It's just that he kept saying Peep Radio over and over and over. And yeah, TikTok is dumb. He also, Eds was trying to talk. And he was also speaking over Eds. And I'm done.
Thank you.
No, you're good. I'm not mad at you. Like,
oh, I know.
I didn't like. I wasn't mad. I'm just like, darn it! How it worked out that I just backed my car in, put it in park, and it was boop. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, he was.
Get another victim.
Yeah.
Some other idiot will come up and I can chew into him.
I want to know where his outrage is over Oklahoma and Mississippi.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. I was trying to gauge where his, because he wasn't engaging in terms of the prompt. So I was trying to figure out what is he talking about? Only California. So let's be honest. Where's the outrage? And again, I'm more concerned with the fact that how much of this is actually going on in California compared to we already know about many of the other states, red states, that is going on. Why you think they're trying to reduce the age of consent?
Which I want to add into this, as being a parent, and especially in a state that the age of consent is 16. That is utterly terrifying, and the fact that I just within the last 2 weeks figured out that my daughter's mother and her husband are moving 3 hours somewhere from where they're at. So I don't know where that's going to be. And it terrifies me because if something were to happen because of these MAGA fucks, and there's nothing I can do to step in. And that's terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying.
Queen, I thought we just determined that this really has nothing to do with color or political ideology. It has to do with the situation you're in. This is not just one party that's causing the problem. I'm sorry.
It's.
I mean, I like the other party, but you can't.
Hold on, World Peace.
I'm holding on. I'm holding. Go ahead.
It is mostly Republicans. And now, I'm not going to say there aren't Democrats out there that don't do it, but it is mostly Republicans. And me being in a purple state, meaning my state can swing either red or blue, and this election it was red, terrifies me. Because
Well, if you're a queen, I'm guessing you do swing both ways.
What the fuck does that have to do with the price in China?
Nothing. I'm just looking at your name and making a comment.
That my name is for a very, very obvious reason that you fuck up, I will ruin you.
Okay, I'm going to lose a lot of sleep tonight over that. But I'll sleep with one eye
buddy.
open. Thank you.
Oh, buddy, I got ways that will find who you are, where you work, and make sure.
I'm
No,
going
I'm
on
gonna shut
TikTok
up.
now, and I'm giving you written, verbal permission. You can come at me any way you want. You want to dox me? Come for me. I'm right here.
All
All
right.
right, you
You have
guys.
my permission.
Nobody's
You
going
guys
to
better
dox
cut
you.
it because it's
Nobody's
uncut
going to dox
live.
you.
Right. This could affect our lives, so you guys need to cool it.
So
Nobody's going to dox you, but world peace, let's not do the below the belt digging at people personally, okay? Attack the
All I
message,
was
not the
doing
messenger,
is
okay?
all I was doing is Queen was saying,
Yeah,
he's
swinging both
living 3
ways,
hours
which
away,
is
and what are those
it's a
MAGA
below,
people? What are
it's
those
a
mega horrible, deplorable
it's
MAGAs
a
do
below
something to one
the
of his
belt,
daughter?
it's a below the belt attack, okay? We don't need to do that.
Okay.
And if you had listened very carefully, I said my daughter's mother and her husband are moving 3 hours away
I
from
said
where
that.
they're staying. So
Yes.
I don't know where they're going to be if something were to happen to my daughter.
It shows you
I
how much they
could
trust
not.
you.
I had to sign my rights away, you fucking asshat.
They didn't even want to notify you where they're moving to.
Well,
That's pretty pathetic.
again, you're really degrading somebody, and that's pretty pathetic.
All right, you're gonna listen. You're gonna listen real fucking close. You don't know my goddamn life. Stay the fuck out of it. The reason I said that because it relates to the fucking topic. So you open your goddamn mouth again about anything to do with my fucking life, I will make sure you're booted out of this motherfucking life. I will make sure you never come back.
OMG. Please say it's
This
not
is
so.
fucking bullshit. You don't know my goddamn life, and
Nor do
you're
I
making
want
fun
to.
of
I
me.
could care less. Why do I know
Then
to
shut
by
the
you?
fuck up about my motherfucking life.
So to be
I mean, I can't help
fair,
it you don't have a good
so to
relationship
be
with your
fair,
daughter
this
and
is
your ex.
this,
That's not
okay.
my
All right,
fault.
all right, all right. I'm jumping in because we're done with this. Okay, we're done with this. And to be fair, that this is my autistic side of me that it makes my eye twitch. It's not I could care less because that proposes that you could. It's I couldn't care less. So if you don't care, say it right. And I just wanted to say that because I don't want to go back and forth on the weeds, back and forth again. Attack the message, not the messenger. Okay, world. Okay.
That's fair enough. I like that.
What were we talking about? What was the topic? I'm sorry.
Well, the
ADHD.
topic is about those horrible MAGA people that want to lower the consent age to 16. That's your problem.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Actually, even lower than that. There's some who even want to go lower. Some 14.
Missouri's 14.
Yep.
Well, who did you say you voted for?
Who are you asking?
You.
Oh, I voted for Trump.
Oh yeah, I figured. MAGA? You consider yourself MAGA?
Not in all issues. I believe in women's rights. If they want to have 10 kids or 10 ABs, want to work, want to stay at home, go for it. I have no problem whatsoever. I'm not giving permission. I'm just saying none of that bothers me. Women right to choose. Department of Education, forget it. I don't want it there. Am I glad we're in Iran? Ecstatic. Am I glad that Trump supports Bibi in Israel? Absolutely. Okay. So do I want lower, by the way, crime in America? We're at 125-year low in the murder
That
rate.
has nothing to do with Trump. That actually has to do with Democratic policies, and that's been trending down for decades. But okay.
It has been turning down. It just happened to fall the all 125-year low under
Yeah,
Trump.
which had nothing to do with Trump or his administration. In fact, they're making it worse. They've actually upticked crime in places. So.
And the last person that came in here claiming that same bullshit, I live in one of the most dangerous cities in the United States. Crime is not going down.
Where's that? I'm in Las Vegas. Do you think it's more
St. Louis,
dangerous in Las
Missouri.
Vegas?
St. Louis,
Okay.
Missouri. You wouldn't last
Pretty
about
high.
5 minutes here.
I'm sure I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I
know
better
why
be
you
careful.
wouldn't? You know
because
why
I
you
would
wouldn't?
never show up there. Why would I ever go to
No,
St. Louis,
yeah,
Missouri?
you want to know why you wouldn't last here? This is a very blue city. We wouldn't let your MAGA ass come here.
Ooh, nor do I want to go. So listen, it's a wash.
Good. We don't want you here anyway. You're icky. And you want to know why? Why we say that? Why those evil MAGA people? Let's just talk about that for a second. After Trump pardoned all your icky little people who decided to desecrate our Capitol, smear crap all over the wall, beat the hell out of police officers, you're the party of law and order, but you decide to beat the hell out of the fucking police officers, and destroy our Capitol, but that's okay. And then Trump decided to pardon these violent freaking rioters and put them back out on our streets.
All of them?
And all 1,500 of them.
I think check your fingers on that. He did not pardon all of them.
He
Oh,
pardoned
yes, he
all
did.
1,500.
In fact,
And
the reporting is they asked because they were talking about going through certain ones because they weren't going to do the really bad ones. Trump didn't want to because it was too hard. So he just said, we'll just do all of them. Sorry, just had to interject that. Sorry, Slade. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. And then, how many of those have been rearrested for kitty corn? Wow. Those were some good people to put back out on the street, wasn't it? So they could reoffend and this time
Not
go
at
after
all. No, if they
children?
get arrested for that, they should be locked up. I agree.
Okay, but why were they on the street to begin with? They should have been serving their prison sentences instead of being on the street harming children. But
Then
no,
do away
that's
with the
your
law that
people.
allows the
That's
president to
your
exonerate
people.
people.
That's your people. You voted with those people. Those are your
On some,
people.
yes, and I agree with some of them.
Yeah, that's right. Claim it loud and proud that that's your people. The ones that like to harm little kids is your people.
Let's go back a little bit. One of the ones, there's two of them that they just had arrested and convicted. One of the ones that was a spiritual advisor to Trump that was part of the sex trafficking and was arrested just recently. 270 children trafficking. And another one was Proud Boys, who was arrested for, I don't remember what the crime was, but it was arrested as well. But there's been repeat offenders that have been part of the ones that were given a pardon.
Yeah, and to add to that, Eds, I will just say, I'll read this here. Donald Trump's former spiritual advisor and Texas megachurch pastor Robert Morris pleaded guilty to 5 felony counts of lewd or indecent acts with a minor in 2025. It occurred in the 1980s when Morris, then a traveling evangelist, SA'd the victim over several years, beginning when she was 12 years old.
Right. And that's a second one. That's this one I was referring to was not the same one.
Lock them up. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
So what's the issue?
But the point we're trying to make is that this was Trump who won. They wouldn't have been out on the street in the first place. More importantly is the fact that you have to understand that what's the connection? Why would you want to be around somebody like that? So it seems to me he always seems to be around people that are doing that kind of thing.
Eds, guess what? There's remedies for this. Impeach him. Throw him out of office. See if the Senate can convict. Arrest them. I don't care. I like the policies. I don't like the man. Go for it. I have no problem with
His
that.
policies are shit. His policies hurt people.
77 million of us say otherwise. We're the plurality of the United States.
Nope, not
That's why
anymore.
he's-
Nope, he's
Not
lost
anymore.
a lot
I agree
of
with
you.
you. I agree.
You're not even, you're
anymore,
barely a
but
third of
enough
this
they put him
country.
in power.
You're barely a third of this country, and he's losing you. So no, you are
Then
not
lose
the
me.
majority voice in this country, and you never have been. And that doesn't change the fact
Did I say
that his
I wouldn't
policies
care? I never said majority.
harm
I said
people.
plurality.
I know. But even then, you are not popular, and you're even less popular now.
It's
Because
fine. He's
lost
elected. That's
people-
all that counted.
And
I don't care if he
he's
lost 95% of his vote.
He has lost a significant chunk of people who voted for him in 2024.
I agreed with you. So what?
So what? So you just sit there and just keep saying I like his policies in spite of the fact that even his own people are seeing that they're absolute shit and they hurt people, including you.
Hasn't hurt me at all.
Yes,
In
he
fact,
has.
No, it's actually been good for me.
Even as a privileged white man, yeah, he's attacking your rights too.
What rights have I lost?
I'm not saying you've lost them yet. He's attacking them. Your voting rights, specifically.
When it comes time to vote, guess what? I'm going to walk down there with my little ID in hand, show my picture, okay, and say, this is me, this is who I am, and guess what? They're going to allow me to vote. So I'm sorry for those people that don't have the right ID.
You're not sorry. No, you are not sorry. You were sitting here proudly saying that, well, it really doesn't affect me, but fuck all of us women and LGBTQ people and people of color and anybody else who's had to change their names or anyone else who isn't a privileged, straight, white man.
And I guarantee you this shit is affecting you in terms of the environment.
Bingo.
And things that they've done that they're pumping into our food and the air and the ground and the water. All of it's affecting you, and you may not think it is, but it is.
I thought
Mention those
RFK
data
was trying to take care of
centers.
some of that and make it cleaner on the food. Get rid of
Um,
additives.
Trump is actually rolling back protections for that. EPA,
So RFK,
the food.
RFK's not getting his way?
No, fuck no. Nope. Nope. And RFK is fucking stupid. He is
Okay.
not an
And more
authority in
importantly-
any type of healthy living at all. He has no idea what he's talking about. He has actually made us unhealthy. People have unalived because of him. Diseases are coming back because of him. And he has done fuck all to make us healthier. In fact, he's making it worse.
The man collects raccoon penises. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Right. More importantly, it's the fact that when he took over, he got rid of a lot of sciences. So science information, if it contradicts his opinion, he got rid of them.
Oh my God.
So he doesn't even go by science. More importantly is the fact that, let's think about the measles issue. Remember when he was basically saying, don't get any shots, don't get any protection, and then it just outbreak happened in Texas and Louisiana, and oh, I'm sorry, let's go ahead and pursue with the vaccine now, because he knew the outbreak was getting worse.
We better pray this hantavirus doesn't mutate, or else we're screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got my COVID booster. And I was in the experimental program. There were 27,000 of us. Half got the placebo and half got the real deal. And I was glad to get the real deal. So I had my C19 SHOT 7 months before anybody else. So I was happy for that. I don't follow everything that Trump says.
The fuck is wrong with you? You are a direct benefit of the science that was funded or that was defunded by your guy.
But I still have a choice to get this shot, and I did.
Okay. That doesn't change the fact you're still supporting some pretty. I got a violation?
Uh-oh. What happened? Who gave it to you?
I don't know. I was. The fuck?
Yeah, for harassment and bullying.
What? Was it because I said RFK is stupid? Are you fucking kidding me?
Right, I don't know. I have no freaking idea. I didn't see where you said anything wrong.
I was actually trying to be really good, and it's like, wait a second. I'm not harassing Roll, am I?
There's no defending the brain worm.
I honestly, at this point in time of the night, I don't care, Kara. Stay up here.
Are you, okay, all right. So if you need me to drop, I will. In fact, it would give Connor quite pleasure to drop me, but sorry, Connor.
He loves it.
Sorry, Kara, I didn't hear anything you said wrong.
There's already an outbreak of Ebola.
Oh yeah, Ebola.
Oh yeah.
If I don't get to kick you, I get to kick you.
It sounds
So
like
this
Got a
This
real.
outbreak of Ebola is in the United.
Hold on, I was just saying, I don't know where that noise is coming from. Do y'all? Sounds like a very angry air conditioner or something. I can't tell.
Yeah, I know. I heard that.
I
too.
hear it also.
Yeah.
Where is this
Not me.
outbreak of Ebola?
Congo.
Central
Yeah, it's
Africa.
in the Democratic
Then
Republic
I
of
care
Congo.
less. If it's not in America, I don't give a rat's ass.
You need to. This is why we have things like USAID in place. Because caring about it there makes sure it doesn't come here.
Well, wait a minute, Kara, let me ask you a question. On that same philosophy, why are we in Iran? I say we're there for the same reason. Caring about it there means it stays out of our
No,
shores.
no,
No difference.
no, it is
Zero
absolutely
difference.
completely different. It
Okay.
is not when we're going over
The
to Iran,
world.
we're going over there and unaliving people, and it's based on a lie. With
Now, are we
Ebola,
unaliving more
it's an
people than their own
actual
government?
virus that is unaliving people, that is capable of coming here and unaliving more people. So that's why we have had systems in place for decades to help control that so that it doesn't come here. It is absolutely fucking completely different from Iran. There's no reason for us to be in Iran. Sorry. None.
Also, world, if you don't care about other human beings contracting that virus, then you have lost your humanity, because those people they don't deserve it.
Correct.
Well, let their government pay for it and
So
correct
for
it
you,
then. What's wrong with
We
that?
used to do that because
Why
they
do we
don't
have to do
have the
that?
capabilities, world.
There's other
We did
governments
that.
have the
That's what
capabilities. They
USAID
choose
was
not to do
for.
it.
That's what USAID was for. Was to help protect America
We're not
by
the doctor
helping
of the
keeping
world.
the world safe and healthy.
I'd rather be the doctor than the freaking police.
Thank you. We were helping people. This wasn't unaliving people. It was helping people and keeping them alive. But now you're sitting here trying to justify it, saying that it's the same as Iran. We're not fucking unaliving people for this. We're helping them.
Kara, bring down the tone. You're going to bring the panel down again. You're going to
You
get
do
another
not get to tone
violation.
police me.
You're going to get another violation.
No, I'm just fine.
Okay.
I'm just fine. It's not my tone, it's my words. And you
Okay.
will not tone police me. Because
Well,
I
that's
am
fine.
very much allowed to
I'm just being
be
very protective
upset
of the.
by this and bothered by this. Especially when a man who supports a fucking P3DO and who harms women and who's a fucking felon, when a man who supports that thinks he gets to tone police me. Nah.
I'd like to
Oh.
ask World Peace one thing. I would like to. What about in 2018? What did Trump do that was set up by Obama?
Now
You
I
know-
can talk. Now I can talk.
Yeah. Do you know what it was?
Well, he probably got rid of the phony Iranian deal that was there that allowed us to go in and
phony?
look where they wanted us to
Was it
look.
It had nothing to do. No. It had nothing to do with Iran. This had to do with health.
With health? I don't know then.
Okay. So in 2018, Trump.
By the way,
because
wait.
what Obama-
I don't mean to interrupt, but what is that noise that keeps coming out there? Who's doing that?
I think there's something in Ed's background.
Yeah.
Well, drop
I'm
him then.
actually. If you want, you can go ahead and draw me then.
Please.
Yeah, I'm actually at work.
No, you're all right, Ed. You're all right. You asked a question, he can answer it. Go ahead. Just whenever you aren't talking, just go on mute if that's okay. But if you're talking, it's
Yes,
fine.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked a question about what was going on in 2018. Obama, prior to him leaving office, what he did was set up basically a commission to help track viruses, and this was brought into play from Ebola previously during his administration. And what he
Ebola
did-
and swine flu. Yep.
Yes, exactly. So what he did was put this in play. He had also this would stockpile testing equipment, masks, gloves, ventilators, stuff like that as well. Now, when the new administration takes over, they're supposed to refresh that stockpile. Trump did not do that when he took over. Also, the fact that he gutted that program. So when 2019 and 2020 happened, we had to start from scratch. And we had no knowledge of what was going to happen as in terms of the virus. So think about when it comes down to leadership, why you gut something just because it had Obama's name on it.
Also, please remember that the Ebola outbreak that happened under Obama, that actually got kind of scary, where they did a really good job of protecting us. That started in Africa too. And it came here. So, just saying.
You're right. Now, all I was mentioning that for is the fact that when he was talking about other countries and why we should care, anytime you're talking about a virus, you're talking about a virus that could go from other countries to here. So you're always going to be concerned and worry about those issues.
Viruses don't stop at borders. Viruses don't stop at the water, because we have travel capabilities. I mean, hell, the Black Plague didn't even stop at the water. That very likely came from Mongolia, where freaking Genghis Khan, his troops were unaliving from it, and then he took his bodies and threw it over the fort of the people he was attacking, and then those people escaped there, and then they brought it to England. And that's when the Black Plague devastated people. So yeah, viruses don't know borders. So it's really stupid and very piss poor thinking to go, no, I don't really care. Because it can get here. You would care pretty quick once you're bleeding from every single orifice of your body.
Ask me again. Do I care? I do not care. Let it
Well,
happen
you should.
over in
And the
Africa.
fact that you don't actually makes you a bad person.
I guess I'm a bad person then.
You are a
I
bad
don't give
person.
a rat's ass if they all
And
disappear.
that's a problem. And that's the problem.
Other
And
countries
this is
can bail them
why
out. Why do we
people
always
like
have to have,
you, no,
why do
the
we
people
always have
like
to pay
you,
for it?
people like
Yes.
you
Yes.
should not be voting. People
Okay.
like you
I guess pass a
should
law.
not have a say in how
Pass a
this
law.
world works, because you're
Absolutely.
obviously way too incapable of actually understanding what it means to function in a proper society. You like to sit here and say that, women are too emotional, or I better watch my tone, or we're so hysterical. No, that's you all. That's you all. You get so upset over the
Hey, Kara.
smallest things, but then it's like things that should bother you. If it's not bothering you, you don't fucking care. You are a bad person. You are not fit
Uh-oh.
for society. You
Uh-oh.
do not, you shouldn't have a say in anything,
Uh-oh.
because your morals are fucking evil.
I have evil morals.
Yeah.
But I'll
Kara, did you
stand by
read
them.
his bio?
Yeah, you do. What, Joe?
Kara, did you read his bio? I think it's disgusting.
Yep.
Oh, read it. Go ahead. Read it out loud.
No.
Or don't
Everybody
read it
else
at
can
all
go
then.
check it if they want
Why don't
to.
you read it?
Nope, I've already done the thing.
Oh, this is okay. This would be the definition of hypocritical, in my opinion.
Bingo.
Every person has value, just not the same value. The person who contributes more to humanity absolutely has greater value.
Yeah, what the fuck have you contributed
Wait,
other
do
than
you
hate?
do you disagree with that though? Do you
No?
think people should contribute to humanitarian values?
Absolutely.
You're
I do
not.
too.
No, you don't.
You just said
You're
you
literally
wow.
saying otherwise. You're literally saying,
Am
I
I?
don't fucking care. I hope they all unalive. So, you do not get to speak on humanitarian values at all. No.
I better
Just,
change my bio then.
I don't fucking care about your goddamn bio.
I mean, you want it to be congruent.
Change your
Best thing would be to change your moral.
photo. It's fucking creepy.
Like, change your
Well,
moral.
the photo's me, so I mean I can't change my face, but
Shame.
I said morals.
Why is your name World Peace if you support what they're doing in Iran?
I know.
that's the
Or
way we
that,
get there.
or that
Oxymoron.
Ebola is ravaging Congo. Yeah.
Well, I won't vote anymore, and I'll change my profile, and I will change my photo, and I will change my world peace. I'll put like
No, I
World
don't give.
War instead.
No, I don't care. None
Then
of
why are you
that. I
bringing
don't
it
give a
up?
fuck.
Why bring it up then? Just leave it alone.
Because it's what you're putting out there, but you're actually completely different. So, I mean, if you want to change it, cool. I don't give a fuck. That doesn't change the fact that you're a bad person.
That's fine.
No, it's actually not. It's really not. No, you can laugh all you want, but it's really not. You are not an acceptable part of society. Ever.
Uh-oh.
I bet he
Still
couldn't
in
pass a civics
still in the
test.
plurality.
No, you're not.
Still in the plurality.
Nope, you're not.
I said, I bet he couldn't pass a civics test.
Probably not. You want to go one
Plurality.
for one? You ask me a question, I'll ask you one. How's that?
Oh, no, because you wouldn't be able to answer any of them. So
Well, no, I'm ready.
That's
Ready
a
to
waste
go?
of my time.
Okay. One for one, I'm making it.
No, you're a bad person.
That's fine.
No, it's not. That's the
Then
thing.
it's not fine.
No,
Then it's not
why
fine.
should we give you
I'm just trying to agree with you.
Why should we give you anything that you want to do? Why should we treat you with any level of respect that you are not deserving of? Why should we even attempt to have any type of intellectual conversation? Because you are not an intellectual person. You're a
guess
piece of
not.
shit. You
I
are not a
guess
good
not.
person.
All
You
right,
are
I'm a
not fit
horrible
for
person.
society. Therefore, why even bother with you?
That's fine. So don't bother with me.
Frankly, you're like one of those that, like in Troy.
So why do you
should have
believe-
been one of the
why do
children
you-
they threw from a cliff. Society would be better off.
Okay.
So I got a question for you, World Peace.
So why do you believe that conflict? I just wanted to know why do you think conflict can bring about world peace? It's totally contradictory.
That is a good point. But without conflict, should we have been involved in World War II? WW1?
Oh my God.
I mean,
Shut
listen.
up. No.
Conflict, we have diseases that are
As if you care. You don't care. You don't care. I don't know who muted you. It wasn't me, but you don't care.
That was me. Oh, I'm being a petty little bitch tonight. Slay, just give me the word. Give me the word.
As soon as Kara's done batting him around.
I mean, I could. I was about to say I could bat him around, but
Swing, bada 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 bada, swing, bada bada bada, swing, bada bada bada.
I mean,
Ferris Bueller, one of my favorite movies of all times.
Don't care.
I could bat him around, but that would get not only me a violation, but probably potentially get the whole live taken down. So I'll just let Cora do it.
So I had a question for Peace, and I'll go further than that. One thing is that you said you agree with Trump's policies. So I'm going to ask you, you know that Trump cut a good portion of the funding for the Veterans Administration, correct?
Okay, I'm off mute, but the next time I'm muted, I'm gone. So you may as well just drop me.
Okay.
Oh
So-
no! Oh no!
Well, then drop. No, I can leave right now then. You want me gone? I'll leave.
How about instead of bitching, you respond to the. Okay, fine. Seriously, you call us emotional. You are so hysterical about getting muted that you can't even pay attention to the person who was trying to have a conversation with you.
Right.
Don't
Seriously.
threaten me with
Fuck
the good time.
Off. What, Connor? Sorry.
I said, don't threaten me with the good time.
And real quick, hold on, let me check my phone percentage. Okay. I'm running on like 19% because this, I've got to address a certain someone on the panel that's not a friendly. And he's not gonna. So, like I was saying, I'm not gonna address him in the house. So in a few seconds, he ain't gonna like me because of this fact. I respect my household very much so, and the fact that they work different hours than I do, and some of them have.
Bandy.
So, Vandy, don't unmute. I don't want to hear your voice. Period. So, you sitting there going, well, Queen can't take some heat. No, the difference is I can take heat a lot more than you. I've taken a lot more heat than you. But when someone says some deplorable shit, hoping that I don't have a relationship with my daughter, or he can see the reason why I don't have a relationship with my ex and why they haven't told. No. He knows nothing about my life. He knows nothing of the hard fucking decisions I had to make. You know, there are still fucking nights that I sit down and cry. Because I know I'll never hold that little girl again. I'll never see her fucking smile until she miraculously seeks me out. And that's if I could even find her on social media. If she gets social media. Oh, now you want to fucking run, you little baby back bitch. Fucking can't take a little heat, can you?
You can just
Oh, world, you son of a bitch. You know, I'm not one to wish bad on someone because I do believe in karma. And I believe that what I put out into the universe comes back to me. But, world, and I see that you got muted. I blocked him. Okay. Where'd Bandy go, by the way?
He ran all the way away.
Oh, poor little baby can't take a little fucking heat.
Something to tell you guys that maybe you haven't seen. On the White House website, do you know about their new terrorist policy?
What now?
Terrorist policy. In other words, domestic terrorist policy.
Oh, what they label as domestic terrorist. You can't say the actual term here because it's whole ass nanny state. But you can say terrorist.
Right, terrorist. Okay. It's very concerning because it's listing Antifa, and if you are against fascism, you can be arrested.
Wow. Are you fucking kidding me?
I am not kidding you at all. That's exactly what it says. You can actually, you don't even, since it's an organization, basically anybody that's against fascism and they speak of it can be arrested.
Wow.
Hello, fascism. We're there. We're there.
Right.
That's. I mean, this will be fought. This will be fought tooth and nail, and they will fucking lose. But still, the fact they're even doing it is horrifying.
No.
So
But I
can
mean,
anyone
what?
can anyone say it with me? 1940s Germany.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn, you're good because I was just going to mention the same damn thing. This is you look at the Project 25, and this is exactly the prototype of what they were looking at in Nazi Germany.
We've been echoing Smotsy Germany for a decade. I've been saying it like from the beginning because his rhetoric, his actions from the beginning started with late 1920s Germany, where Schmittler started his brats. Because remember, he failed too. Like the whole the beer hall push. There we go. His, where he decided to go in and just start, unaliving people, and he thought he'd get a lot of support. Didn't work. He got sent to jail. He got prosecuted for it. He was not popular. That's where he wrote his book. And then he came out, and then he was able to, he decided that another tactic, instead of just going straight into it, he needed to play on people's vulnerabilities. And since Germany was hurting so much,
correct?
and since Germany was hurting so much with World War I, because of, they got fucked. like their economy, like everything. So yeah, Schmittler started attacking the economy, started going after the workers. The workers are who rallied around him in the beginning before he really started his hardcore rhetoric. And that's why they put socialist in their name, because it was propaganda to get those people on their side, to get him into power. And then pretty much as soon as he was in power, he turned on those very people. In fact, they were some of the first people that he unalived.
Exactly.
And that is exactly what Trump has been. Trump has been following the people behind him as well.
Right.
We've
Talking
been
about his
echoing in.
attack.
Followed the playbook.
Right.
Yeah.
You talked about his attack on.
You followed the playbook.
journalism.
Hold on. Z. I'm just gonna call you Z.
Yvette. It's a satire account. It's a satire account. My name's Yvette. Hi.
Hi, Bitchy.
Who?
But my name's Yvette. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna say that I agree with her 100%.
Well,
Because what he did is he
what I was
followed the
going
playbook.
to say was you haven't been introduced. I know you've been on the panel before, but you haven't been introduced. It doesn't change, day to day.
Yeah, can we just get your age, date, and who you voted for really quick?
57. I voted for Harris.
Thank you.
Okay, you may continue.
Is there something else I should say?
No,
Well,
you're good. I figured it's probably California with your picture. So
No, I think that he's also asking because he knows what I voted for Trump in 2016 because I was stupid. So I think, is that what you were getting at?
No, and she, her, again.
What was it?
The reason we ask you, and we're not talking back in his first presidency, we ask you so we know who you voted for this previous election, and the state is to kind of figure out demographically where you're at.
It's just to get a baseline of who you are.
Okay.
That's it. That's pretty much it. So
I apologize. Okay, yeah, I'm in California. I'm 57 years old, and I voted for Trump in 2016, and then I voted for Biden, and then Harris.
Yeah,
and that's my history.
You made up for that 2016 vote. So
I made a
I voted
mistake.
third party
Yeah.
in 2016, so I kind of blame myself a little bit
If
for that too. So
if we had a third party, I would have did the same thing, but we don't have one. But I think we need one, right?
yeah, we need like 4 or 5.
So, anyways, everything that she just said is exactly what I agree on. If we go and look back at what Trump has done, we voted in a fucking narcissistic person who is doing nothing but it's like the biggest heist in the American government ever. If you look at everything he's doing right now, his sons have drone companies. He's in partnership with Palantirs. Like, he's just making money off everything that we're doing as American people. What do we do to change that?
You want to talk about the economy? Look at one other thing that a lot of people don't correlate as in terms of the economy. Okay, you know that him and his sons both invested a lot of money in Bitcoins, correct?
Correct.
By thinking about that, what happens to the Bitcoins to go up when the value of the dollar goes down? So he is
Okay, I can ask you this question. Do you invest in Bitcoin? Because I do. Do you invest in Bitcoin?
No, I do not, but I know about Bitcoins. I know a lot about the investment.
Well, to be fair, it's not
Well,
Bitcoin
that
Trump has. It's a Trump coin. It's a type of it's a blockchain coin. It's cyber coin.
No, but actually, it's the whole chain. It's a Bitcoin. It's a chain, and it's a grift, and no one's going to make money off it. The reason why I did it, because I just did it for security reasons. But I can tell you right now, it's all bullshit. Yep. So if you have excess money to go ahead and spend on Bitcoin, that's what people do. But I can tell you right now, it's a grift. It's just like that freaking let me give you a good example. The good example, how many people have their phones right now that go phone that he offered people?
If you think cryptocurrency
Did they
is
ever
a
get them?
grift, if you think cryptocurrency is a grift, I would suggest you read the Clarity Act, which just made it to the floor of the Senate, I believe. The banks are getting ready to there's going to be a big shift in the way that we do currency. And so if I would
And if you're talking about crypto,
Go ahead. Go ahead, Rage.
I didn't do it. I'm just saying. Well, Bitcoin was like obviously the pioneer of crypto, right? So crypto itself isn't a bad investment, especially when you look at things like the Clarity Act, which people are going to vote on, and that's going to be how the banks make that big transfer. We're going to see a huge shift in how money is transferred. And because right now it costs, in order to transfer big funds between the companies, it takes days, right? But the Clarity Act is making it so that those big money transactions can be done in a matter of like seconds, and that's going to be with the use of crypto and stuff. So
Right, will also be regulated. So that's another issue of it.
I don't like
So
it.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
like
go.
it.
Yeah, I don't like it either. So I'm gonna ask you this question. Why did we not like there were certain decades of presidencies who saw this coming and no one regulated it. Why did we not give regulations on those factors?
well, we had
Because
the
what's going to happen?
SEC.
A lot of
Sorry, go ahead.
did you just know that he just dismantled that group?
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was
So
gonna say. Yeah,
go ahead.
they were the watchdog
Yeah,
for
he
it.
dismantled it.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep. We have no more checks
Goodbye,
and
Rose.
balances. We have no watchdog. So what do we do now?
No, I wasn't saying that towards
So
you,
what's going to
Carl.
happen? So what I was going to say, here's
Jesus.
what I'm going to say. The people who make the, what you guys think that you're making like a little bit of money, which I think that I was too, we're not winning. The people who are winning are the billionaires because they're making money off of us. And one of the
So
things that you need to understand is that they manipulate the market.
okay,
Also,
so
this is sorry, I've been trying to say this for quite a bit. Also, as someone who is, into computer programming, into like computer stuff, my biggest worry is seeing such a focus and shift so heavily towards it. Because I'm sorry, frankly, what the fuck happens to everything that we may ever have if we invest everything we have into that, but then we lose everything? We lose the satellites. It's fucking digital. It's not a hard currency. It's digital. So to sit here and
So
act
if
like
you
it's
look
always
at what
going,
they've
hold on.
done, they
So to sit
put
here and
it
act
up
like
for
it's all,
design
so
to
to sit here and act, fuck, like it's always going to be there, like it's just so secure, is mind-boggling to me because it is very dependent on very vulnerable satellites. That's why I don't like it. And yeah, billionaires are profiting off of it. And sorry for snapping, but fuck, I was trying to get out for a while. Sorry, go ahead.
you're good.
The only reason why I was
I've,
bringing it up
I've,
is because, right, I was just going to say the only reason why I was bringing it up is because the fact that he is heavily invested in it. And because
fucking sorry to do this, but
Yeah, Rose was
goddamn it.
talking. Yeah, sorry, Rose was speaking.
Fuck.
Sorry, I'm not
no,
laughing.
the girl that was above me that she disappeared. I was going to say that she was
I
actually
was
correct because
Rose, what are we gonna do?
Feminist, stop. I've gotten onto you. I dropped you yesterday because you were doing the same fucking thing and steamrolling over people. Stop doing it. God damn it. Now, what I was wanting to chime in on the cryptocurrency, the portfolio, stock market, shit like that. If you're gonna invest in something, don't do Bitcoin, because I've seen that go way south, way too fast, and people lose a lot of money. Gold, silver, if you see a company starting to make big strides, invest in them. Put stock in them. I'm learning from someone who is actually big into trade, like stock trading, and that's kind of what he told me. So Bitcoin is, I want to say, because it's so easy to make cryptocurrency, it's an unstable fucking investment. investment? No. Rach, someone help please on this part. I'm trying to find the right word.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, you're doing good. You're doing just fine. Yeah, gold and silver is always a good investment. Although that can fluctuate. Silver's been up and down. I think recently it took a dip. My dad invests in silver. And so that's always a good investment too. But also, I mean, I have investments in XRP, XLM, and HBAR, and they're all worldwide cryptos. I did get on the Dogecoin train back when it was like big, and I made like $3,000 off of it, and then I like pulled out at the last minute. But you never want to invest in like a meme coin or anything like that. I took the money and bought my family Elton John tickets, and like all of us went to the concert, and that was like that was like my big claim to fame from making money off Dogecoin. But you basically want to just research, I would say, because XRP and XLM are going to be those coins that are going to be involved with the global blockchain thing, and but any investments, like Queen was saying, in silver and gold is very smart. I thought that investing in clean energy companies would be the way to go, but not so much anymore now that Trump is in, because obviously with the dismantling of like every good environmental thing we had going. I'd say that would be a not so good move to do right now. But you were right, Queen.
And like, I'm once I start able to kind of stack money back a little bit, so I have a little of a cushion. I'm gonna start investing in like Toyota, some of these companies that are really kind of coming up right now. So my base is probably going to be like gold and silver as like my safety net, because gold and silver is one of the best things you can invest in.
So, I mean, when you're investing, especially if you don't have a lot of capital, I would highly suggest and advise, and I'm not a stock broker by any stretch of the imagination, so take it as you will. But doing index funds like S&P 500, NASDAQ, because then you're able to own more with less.
Right. And how I plan to kind of invest in stocks and things like that is Cash App has a part of it where you can take and put money into your Cash App and then invest it, type in the company you want and invest it into that company. And you can actually see even before you invest, you can see how much it's up or how much it's down and what the fluctuation is. So that's kind of where I plan to start, because that's a safer bet for me. For the simple fact is, if I need to, I can pull out.
I mean, that's your opinion, feminist. Anything under Ripple, which will be XLP or XLM, XRP, I think would be a wise investment because it's global. It's going to be globally recognized, but you're entitled to your opinion.
And like one thing I kind of want to invest in is not Tesla, because I fucking hate them, but some of these EV companies, that are up and coming. I would like to invest in some of them because, yes, they're part of the green energy thing, but it's one of those things, when you're working with EVs, there's always a risk with them, especially with the company.
I wouldn't invest anything till after 28.
Yeah.
Because right now it's too vulnerable. I mean, with the way Trump's manipulating the market, you could lose everything you have.
That's true. That's true, and it's the elite that are. So they're saying, "Oh, well, the market's doing so well." That's because it's the billionaires that are investing in everything, and that's why then they're getting all of these gains. That's why. Like regular people, like you and I, we aren't investing too much
Why?
anymore because we don't have it to invest.
Why I hate the stock market being used as an indicator of economic success in this country, because it's only evaluating the people who have the money to do so. It is not a good indicator of America as a whole, especially now.
Well, I mean, if people base their economy off the stock market, they're idiots to begin with, because no economist uses the stock market as any indicator. It's only the indications are three different things: CPI, inflation, and unemployment. That's
True,
it.
true. I should say politically.
But the Dow is at 50.
You're absolutely
But-
right, partner. It's not an actual true economic indicator. You're right. It's just one that's used a lot politically. So you're right. You're right.
I need to buy a lottery ticket. Rage and car admitted I was right tonight.
Yeah.
And, it's the stock market and all that is used in two different ways, socially and politically. Like, politically, we see it. And socially, because we've had a few people come in here and go, well, what have you got in the stock market? Well, they're using that as, puffing out their chest to say, well, I have more money than you because I can invest. In a way, it's a way to kind of beat down the people who don't make as much.
Well, I mean, let's take a look at what happened with the GameStop stock. As soon as it hit a certain amount, they shut it down. So, I mean, it's been manipulated. They just were caught in that instance.
Right. No, I'm not saying that they're not manipulating it. I'm saying for like the one, the MAGA we have come up here trying to be a economic expert because they watched mommy and daddy invest a few stocks.
That's if you even believe what they're saying.
I mean, I don't believe anything MAGA says, but at the same time, I'm just like, yeah, make yourself an idiot, because the truth of the matter is probably mommy and daddy invested in stocks and you heard them talking about it, or they showed you how to do it, and now you think you're an economical expert.
I mean, if people use stock as like a form of retirement money, they're kind of idiots, because the taxes you get hit with selling stocks is astronomical. If you're thinking about retirement, your Roth IRA is going to be your best bet with
Yep.
your 401k.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm gonna see. I'm gonna talk to, I don't know if I can actually mention the company name, but Edward Jones. We've got one right in a town over from me, which is about 14 minutes. And
Do
I'm
you
gonna,
use a big bank, like a Bank of America? You don't have to name the bank you actually use, but like a big name like that.
not Bank of America. Like, my bank is really only known and in the southern United States.
So even if that's the case, I'd go to your bank and say, "Hey, I want to open up a 401k or a Roth account," and their fees are going to be a hell of a lot less than like Edward Jones. Edward Jones, because I looked in them when I first started out, and it was like 25% they wanted.
Well, the thing is with Edward Jones is that's where my grandpa had set me up in a Roth IRA, a beneficiary Roth IRA, and I've actually got a portfolio with them already set up to how I want it to grow, and excuse me, and all I gotta do is just call them up, start investing money, and just have it where that money I invested, instead of going to someone else, it'll come directly to me. Go ahead, Rach.
So I just wanted to let y'all know, I saw Aaron Parnas posted, apparently Cuba has acquired military drones and has discussed plans to strike U.S. assets, including possibly Key West.
Yeah, I saw that. And that would be fucking hilarious because Cuba would be no more.
That's wild, though.
They're desperate.
Yeah, you can keep the power on. I'm not worried about that shit.
Okay, Jason Taylor.
We should be.
If you want to talk, that's totally fine. But we got to introduce you first. Age, state, and who you voted for.
48, New Mexico, Trump.
Shocker that.
I'm not worried about their little drones. They probably don't have any drones.
No, but I'm worried about their little drone. Yeah, that's not the problem.
You know what I mean?
That's
probably like liberals, I don't worry about liberals.
Liberals, what about them?
There's not much mind in that.
Liberals aren't causing a blockade on Cuba that's making them desperate.
No, they just don't. They
Starving
keep
them.
the power on. Their economy's failing. I'm not really worried about it.
Yeah, the economy's failing because of us.
Yeah.
Good. It needs to. They're a fucking
No, it
communist
doesn't
country.
actually. No, it actually doesn't. This actually, once again, goes against what you all supposedly voted for.
Oh, I'm for capitalism. If you hadn't
This
already
is
figured that out.
capitalism.
Because I'm
imperialism.
successful.
This is imperialism. This is the very thing that Trump campaigned against.
It's about time.
No, it's not.
We need to spread.
I knew you guys were just the biggest hypocritical cucks. I knew it. You guys have nothing. You stand for nothing.
We need to spread.
No, you stand for nothing.
Oh, does my finger keep repeatedly slipping?
Like you literally you don't stay true to what you voted for. And once he does another flip-flop in another 2 weeks, because that's how long your fucking memories last, you'll stand for that too. It's whatever Trump said, because you're in a cult. You stand for nothing but Trump. How did that cheetah dust taste in your balls? What?
Regurgitating shit from CNN. You have no original thought.
Actually, I have plenty of original thoughts. It's just that you aren't original.
No,
So why
you
the
don't
fuck
have
should
any
I put in the effort? No, you're just
Original.
this isn't this. I don't have to be unoriginal.
I love how he's trying to get his last word in before he gets me.
Right? Like, you can keep attacking me all you want, but that doesn't change the fact that you stand for nothing.
Oops. Make you think.
Huh? What was that?
Thank you for your.
Go ahead, let him.
That's a criticism.
Say that again. Say it again.
I didn't fucking do it that time. I swear.
Oh, Clitortis, I love your name. Thank
I
you.
know, it's funny.
And I just kind of want to point out, Clitortis actually gave us a heads up that Mr. Jason down here decided to crash out on someone else's live.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for it.
All you liberals are connected. I love it. It's so fun. Well, y'all know that I'm MAGA, right?
It's TikTok. Like, you all kind of have your own lives. We all have friends and other lives.
I
Like,
just joined
you
y'all.
obviously bounce around. You get around. So yeah, like an
I
STD, there's
love
got to be an
liberal-
antidote to you.
Liberal lives.
All you've got
I
is
think
these
you're-
little liberal attacks. You still can't. You can't defend anything. You can't defend your own message. All you could do is attack us.
I love you.
Go ahead, let him free.
My
I'm here
hands
to
off
keep
the button.
company. That's all.
Yeah, but your kind of company is the kind of company we tend not to try to keep around. I mean, it's like that smug addicted friend that you know you shouldn't hang around, but they kind of just sneak their way back into your life somehow, and then you have to put them back into rehab because they got bad again. So you're kind of like that friend that sneaks back into your life, and now we got to send you to rehab because you gotten bad.
My goodness.
Oh, hello, handsome. You a single trumper?
That right there is beautiful.
Oh, why, thank you. You ain't so bad on the eyes yourself. Wait, you on picture up.
I appreciate you.
Oh,
I got a lot of redneck friends out there, and they are good people.
Oh,
And you know what? Them teeth are just like that.
Okay, well, we all have concepts of a dental plan, don't we?
I'm a fragile white man. I know.
Well, I mean, yeah, you voted for Trump, so
I guess so. Yeah, that's
And
what
I mean, careful with all I'm really gonna kind of give you a little pushback on is careful with the redneck thing, because
There's nothing wrong with redneck. I love redneck.
I am a redneck.
Great. And you understand.
Don't have fucked up teeth. Actually, I don't have teeth at all, but I don't have fucked up teeth. And a lot of my friends don't have fucked up teeth. So that's not a redneck thing.
Yeah, I know plenty of rednecks are good people, Jason. They're just not MAGA rednecks. So those are not good people. Because you stand for living.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
A lot of them served in the military,
Yeah, so you're oath
Really good
breakers
people.
too. So definitely not good people.
What are?
You're
Wait.
oath breakers.
Oath breakers? No, we're not.
Yeah. But you
Absolutely
voted
not.
for Trump? Yeah. Oath
Absolutely
breakers.
not.
Yep.
He's our president now. He's your president.
Nope. Nope.
Well,
In fact,
then
he
get out of
doesn't
our
say he's not
country.
my president.
Then get out of our country.
He talks about how he hates me. He hates us. So, nah, he's not my fucking president.
He's a commander in thief, don't you know?
Yep. And he's given them illegal orders. So, yeah. Oath breaker.
I got one. Traitor in chief.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, MAGA rednecks are not good people.
Yeah, and let me tell you a little story there, Jason. I had a MAGA friend. I had a friend who actually voted for Trump and stood for everything Trump was doing. I no longer have that friend because I don't tolerate bigotry. I don't tolerate racism. I don't tolerate sexism. I don't tolerate a lot of shit. And I'm sorry, but I tend to keep toxic shit out of my life when I want
Lives
to.
in your head? No. He lives in the real world. And he's causing very real damage, Jason. So, yeah. Now, the only people who are like in their head is y'all. Because y'all believe the stupidest shit to be fearful of. Because
What's the fucking song? God.
That's not in our head, Jason. You can unmute and talk up here. Or go away.
I took his First Amendment right away down there. So
yeah.
But while he's being quiet, they claim to think that holy hell, he ran away. Wow.
Slay fucking speaks up and he's like, yeet.
But they claim we should not fear Cuba, but actually we should, due to the fact that we've burned through half of our missiles in Iran, so we don't have shit left. So we have to save something in case we get attacked.
And Cuba's not acting alone. I mean, do people understand the Cuban Missile Crisis? It wasn't just Cuba.
Russia.
It was Russia. Yeah. Exactly. And they're there
Russia.
now. What do you think they got the trolls? I mean, fuck, people.
Russia.
And I just want to say this to Sarge down in the comments who said you tolerate racism. No, I don't. I absolutely do not. If I ever were to see someone being racist towards someone else, the one that's the racist would be picking their teeth up off the ground.
I don't like Mexicans, Queen. I hate Mexicans. There you go. Fuck you.
Okay, fuck you too. Bye.
Wow.
What was the fucking point of that? I mean, fuck me? I mean,
You're a bad person and not fit for society. All right.
the fuck did I do to him? Like, I fucking didn't say a goddamn thing to him.
Trolls.
What the fuck? Mohammed, age, state, who you voted for, please.
Oh, I'm not expecting much here.
Right.
Mohammed, you have to unmute. Age, state, who you voted for, please.
All right. Well, while we wait for that, I'm gonna go ahead and say I've got to drop. I've got to get up early in the morning. So, bye, Mohammed. But thanks for letting me hang out, you guys.
Bye,
Oh,
Kara.
no problem. Thank you for coming, Kara.
Yeah, you bet. You guys have a good night.
Night-night.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Alrighty, good night, Kara. I think we'll go ahead and we'll wrap it here for the night, y'all.
All right.
Alrighty. Y'all take care.
Y'all have a good night.
Really good. I hope it's just a Halloween costume.
What's that, Cards?
I hope that's just a Halloween costume.
I'll keep you guessing. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Night.